There's a spot on the tube where the whiskey flows. With Baker drinks everybody knows. From the blends they taste to the streams they share. Saturday night wishing you were there. The trash pallet challenge, what a sight to see. Other whiskey tubers bring their A game to be free. Judging blends, raising glasses high. It's a whiskey ride, let's touch the sky. Hanging out with Baker drinks, oh what a scene. Sipping on bourbon, living the dream. Whiskey flows and good times soar. Come on in, let's pour one more, one more. One more. They got guests rolling in from every stream, blending up flavors, tasting the dream. No bottles too rare, no sips too small. With Baker drinks, you've seen it all. Late night streams, friends come alive, talking lash bills till 4:45. The laughs, the stories, the whiskey lore. Every pour's better than the one before. Hanging out with Baker drinks, oh what a scene. Sipping on bourbon, living the dream. Whiskey flows and good times soar. Come on in, let's pour one more, one more. One more, one more. From the nose to the finish, every drop so true. Raise a glass and we'll toast to you. The whiskey tube world where the legends are made at Baker.
It's Saturday night, trash powders unite. Blendvent burning, the stakes are out of sight. With these bold blends, the Elite 8 has arrived. Each blend standing strong, each pour is alive. Whiskey wisdom starts my show. Danny Lopez brings a glow. Echoes in eternity, calls out the past. Wilmington Piper's blend, built to last. Raise your glass, it's a Blendvent fight. Joy and Lords as you sip tonight. From smoky to sweet, the barrels collide. Who win the crown with pride on their side? Mr. Richie J pours something refined. Bourbon and balls while they're blowing your mind. West Virginia bourbon guys holding the line. Copper whiskey adventures with your wild as the ride. Each glass a journey, flavors unfold. With hearts of oak and spirits bold. Joy and lore and their palates on fire. Searching for blends that lift you higher. Raise your glass, it's a Blendvent fight. Joy and lore as you sip tonight. From smoky to sweet, the barrels collide. Who win the crown with pride on their side? Age loves the journey, flavors unfold. With hearts of oak and spirits bold. Joy and lore you higher. Raise your glass, it's the Blendvent fight. Joy and Lord, as you sip tonight. From smoky to sweet, the barrels collide. Holding the crown with pride on their side. Barrels roll and drinks are poured. The legends rise as the blends are stored. Every blend tells a story that's gold. The licky wrist, sharp for pure liquid gold. Moment to Piper, setting a place. The cowboys riding into place. Bourbon and balls claim their space, but only one wins this whiskey chase. Raise your glass, it's the Blendvent fight. Joy and more advance for wins tonight. They stood tall for what survived. The best and blends keep the whiskey alive. It's Saturday night, trash palates unite. Blendvent's a battle of flavor and might. Raise your glass high, let the whiskey flow, cause the spirit of Blendvent will always glow. Saturday night, trash palates unite. Blendvent's a battle of flavor and might. Raise your glass high, let the whiskey flow, cause the spirit of Blendvent will always glow.
Hey, cheers everyone. Happy Saturday. Thanks for being here. I guess this is our Christmas-ish live stream since we're about that time of the year.
Yeah.
What are you making weird faces over there?
Digging that thing out of my ear hole.
Okay. I'll take mine out too. Let's see who is in chat tonight. Let me take a sip while I'm scrolling up to the top here. Okay. Dave Vogel saying, Piper John, Bourbon Hunter Lee. Cheers, guys.
Nice new logo, Lee. Or at least I've never noticed that one before.
Yeah, I can't tell what it is because it's small on my screen, but it's definitely new looking. It looks different.
I don't feel like I've seen it before.
Russ L, cheers to you. Let's see, Mr. Mom 310, cheers. Let's get the blends flowing and going. I love it. Who else is here? Rick Moreland, howdy. We got Carl Scheidler, cheers.
What's up,
Thanks
Carl?
for being here. Life from the patio, nice to see you. And all of you, because I'm guessing there's more than just the one in chat. There usually is.
I think Life from the Patio is T.
Yeah.
And then Bourbon Nerd is Marty. And,
we haven't gotten to them yet, though.
But I think they all have their own individual handles.
Hazmat Compton, cheers, Matt. Thanks for being here. Rob, shit show supervisor from Bourbon and Balls, cheers to you. Who else do we have? We have a super chat, Gandy Road.
Thanks,
congrats
Gandy
to
Road.
the Elite 8. Yes, congrats, guys.
Cheers,
We're getting close to the end, and they're all fantastic. So I'm a little nervous about tonight because I think it's going to be real difficult to decide what I like better. And I'm guessing Troy and I will not agree because we never
we
do.
rarely do.
I guess that's the opposites attracting type of thing. Who else? Bourbon Nerd. There we go. We were talking about
What's up,
you.
Marty?
Cheers to you. Let's see who else. Steven Scone Shelf Sippers. Cheers. Well, while I'm scrolling through all these names, we're drinking a delicious cocktail tonight.
So Piper John, the package arrived safely. I already messaged you about that. Thank you very much. Looking forward to getting into some world whiskeys, some fancy rums.
But what I was getting at is we were drinking this wonderful cocktail. Doc over at Old Fashioned Ways Plus made a cocktail with our pick, the
Cherry Sex Bomb.
Cherry Sex Bomb, and he sent us some of the, what is it?
Cherry Bounce.
Cherry Bounce that he used for it and the recipe, and it is fantastic.
Yeah, 2 nights in a row we've had this cocktail now, and we are like one pour away from killing our first bottle of Cherry Sex Bomb.
That went away real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick.
This is so freaking good though.
Peter White, cheers to you. Cowboy Whiskey Adventures
What's up,
says,
Wyatt?
I made it. Cheers, everyone. Merry Christmas to you. Let's see. Who else? Jeff Castle.
Jeff Castle.
Cheers to you.
Thank you so much. We are using these on the bar.
Yep. Enjoying our coasters.
You and Trinity
Thank you.
did not have to do that. We appreciate it. Thank you very, very much.
Bourbon Baller Lee. Cheers to you.
Hey, Lee.
His picture, it looks like a very familiar thing that we got today. Troy got us a Christmas
Merry
present.
Christmas.
He got the Coy Hill in a trade, so I'm pretty excited about that. Haven't opened it yet. Just got it today.
We'll open it on Christmas.
Yes, it's under the tree with all the other Christmas presents. Who else is here? Oh man, I'm getting warm. Gonna have to turn down the heat, Troy.
It is kind of warm in here. I think I will turn the
The
heat down.
heat is cranked in this room. Dang.
You that or your new med is reacting with the alcohol.
Haven't taken it today. Let's see. Wilmington Piper, cheers to you. And Chill Will Rocco, cheers. Nice to see you.
Hey, Will.
Who else? If I skipped your name, it's not on purpose. I try to say hi to everyone, but sometimes I miss them. So if I don't, you just got to chat more, and eventually
be the
I'll get to
squeaky
you.
wheel. We will get to you.
Mr. Richie J, cheers. Let's see, who else? Mark Gale, cheers. What's he got to say? Looking to see who survives. Go, Sean. Let us grab a pour. Enjoy the show. I love it. Sean's not even here to see you rooting for him.
I wish I could tell you what number he was so you could root for that particular matchup, but we don't even know. So,
Taste and sensibility. It's been a while since we've seen you in chat. Thanks for being here. Cheers to you. Let's see who else. Mike Brock. Cheers to you.
Mike.
And we're getting there. We are getting there. Pacific Northwest Bryce, cheers to you. Happy holidays as well. Torup is here. He's living. He is alive.
Did you hear the intro music, Torup? It was not country. We switched it up just for you, so you didn't have to put up the vomit emoji.
I still think it was kind of painful to the ears.
It was not as catchy. I will not remember that tune like 2 weeks from now, but it was not country.
Yes, I don't really enjoy those songs getting stuck in my head. I'm like, you got to change them up more often, so I'm not hearing that same song every week. And then when you edit it and want to show me what you did, I'm like, oh gosh, now that song's gonna be stuck in my head. And that'd just be weird to be singing my own theme song, right? Danny Lopez, thanks for being here. Cheers to you.
You don't think superheroes sing their own theme song?
I probably don't.
As they barge into a room to rescue someone.
I highly doubt it, but I'm not a superhero, so I don't know.
I mean, maybe you are to someone.
Artfully Bourbon Arthur is here. Look at that. It's labeled. We don't have to guess which one it is. I love it. Rick Moreland, thanks for the super chat. 20 toes up, 10 toes down. All right.
Love it. That's his menage a trois reference.
Okay. I didn't get it. I was like, I don't understand
Rick,
it all.
Rick, the package did arrive safely from Portland. They did not keep it this time. And
oh, look at that. Scott's here too. Oh, sorry, I interrupted you.
That's okay. Cheers, Scott. And Rick, we will compare the original Lost in Portland menage a trois with the menage a trois that made it to the competition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hagen AZ. Cheers to you. Thanks for being here. Hashtag Troy's a tater. I mean, no one's gonna deny that. We definitely like our tater bottles as well as plenty of other people.
I'm pretty sure Dave got that Coy Hill like 2 months ago.
Chad's here. Cheers. Let's light this candle.
Yes.
Love it. Those Live from the Patio boys are wild. Yes, they are. We enjoy them a lot.
We had them on the show a couple months back, and my face hurt for 2 days from laughing and smiling so much. It was a great show. We're going to do it again real soon, probably February, I would think.
Yeah, we got to get him on for a trash pallet challenge. Michael Bordner's here. Cheers. He's leaving work, driving home, so chat is limited for about 40 minutes. Well, that's awesome that you're not going to be at work for the whole time, so awesome. Let's see, Dustin.
Hey, Dustin.
Hey, Dustin. I don't know.
Yes,
do we know
every week you say, I'm so sorry, Dustin. 3 weeks in a row now.
I've said I don't know it. Gosh.
We've sent him. Well, we are sending you stuff. Packages were delayed this week just because the line at the UPS store was out the door and I didn't want to wait after work.
I think it's because I haven't tried to pronounce the last name. Or I probably have tried to pronounce it. See, that's the thing.
I feel like you said
I said the
Bocek
same
and I said Bocek
every
and,
time.
and we don't know. So
Gosh.
there is controversy.
Well, I just have a poor memory, apparently. I go through
But
this
every week.
every
3
week.
weeks in a row.
I need to change the color. That's why. 'Cause
And I'm the old one.
his color.
I'm the one that should have memory issues.
There's not a. It's not blue. There's not a wrench. So then I get
Well, you
confused.
need to fix that.
I do, but I'm lazy.
Oh, look. Hashtag Troy's a Tater is trending.
We got more than one. Cowboy Whiskey Adventures, thank you for the super chat. Just another night of nerves. Yeah, we just got to hope you don't see your name. Let's see. Who else is here? Gosh, I'm never going to say again that. Do I recognize that name? I'm not sure. Because it's hard. I can't remember names.
One of us recognized it.
Although I did have a breakthrough this week at work. I at least told people I have a YouTube channel. I did not tell them what the YouTube channel was, but I did tell them that I had one, and they were trying to guess what it was. I told them it had an alcohol reference, but I didn't tell them what kind of alcohol or anything like that. So that's a step. It's a big step.
Our little gal's growing up, y'all.
Danny Lopez, Elite 8. Let's go.
Yeah, thank you
Cheers
so
all.
much, and good luck to you.
Well, let's see. Who else do we have? Piper John says, cheers. Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate it. I'm guessing this was about the coasters. She's a thoughtful person.
Yes.
Very thoughtful.
And Hanging AZ, he got, go up just a touch
sorry.
there. He got an Irene 10 Elijah Craig private pick in the mail today. That's fantastic.
It's probably amazing. Someday we'll have to make it out to the East Coast and
I would love to visit
check
her
out.
shop. That would be just so cool.
Someday. Let's see. We're getting there. This cocktail's just so good. I'm gonna be.
See that?
Nope.
Terry's Coy Hill's under the tree as well.
Nice.
I didn't even wrap it. It's just sitting
It's
there
just
in all its
sitting.
glory.
Or among the presents. Dog, go away.
That dog over here.
Is that Laura singing the intro song? I mean, it didn't sound amazing, so I could see where people would think that, but it was not me. It was AI was singing that. Intro was better. Needs more cowbell, says Tora. Okay, we got to be behind because these comments are way behind what we said. I have a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. Yes. Oh, look at that.
Nancy Freely's in the house.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the
Heck
super
yeah.
chat as well. Just wanted to say happy holidays and enjoyed your review of the Murray Hill Club special release batch 4 earlier this year.
Oh,
Well, it was amazing. So it's hard not to be.
that bottle is phenomenal.
Yes, it's definitely one of our top bottles that we have purchased this year.
It'll be in our top 5 blind, so we'll have another one coming out soon to let you know how it fared. I have a feeling it's going to do well, though.
Yes, it's so good. Let's see. I'm sure everyone's saying hi to her. There's going to be a lot of comments I got to get through now. That's okay. I love it. Let's see. Now my eyes are all blurry. I didn't clean my glasses before the stream.
I thought you were tearing up because Nancy was here.
No, I didn't clean my glasses before the stream, and the greasiness on them, the lights reflect on it, and it makes it hard to read. Bourbon Kitty, cheers to you. Thanks for being here. Scrolling. We got Cowboy.
Yep. Trinity B's here. Cheers.
Look at that. He's sure I'd crush an intro song.
Yeah. Well, I'll get her like singing in the shower or something.
And we'll get some auto tune on
or
it. Maybe.
I'll have AI copy her voice and just make a song.
There we go.
Because they can do that now.
Trinity B, cheers to you. Thanks for being here.
We said thanks earlier to Jeff over the coasters. Now you're officially here. We can say thank you to you as well. Very thoughtful, and we very appreciate it.
Danger Oh No says about to take the family to see Christmas lights. Just hopping on to say cheers. Good luck to the blends and still in the games. Well, thanks for stopping in and saying hi. We appreciate it.
Yeah. Have a great night seeing the lights.
I love the cow and the bell. Okay, I'm caught up. We did it. We caught up in chat.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Oh, what?
We got a sighting.
We have a celebrity in the house.
We have a sighting.
What's up, Rusty?
Rusty, thanks for being here. Cheers to you.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks, buddy. Hope you are having a great December and gearing up for a very happy holiday. We know that y'all are busy this time of year. You got family and just the pressure of the holiday and whatnot, and you're spending Saturday night before Christmas with us.
Thank you.
Yeah. we thought we would do something special tonight just because, again, we know that everybody's time is precious to them. It's like the one true commodity that we all have, right? So we have a new sticker tonight. So no more Blendvent stickers that we've been doing for weeks and weeks. We've got our Christmas sticker there. She's going to put it on the screen. It is the Jingle Trash. So if you've super chatted, you will get that sticker. If we don't have your contact information, please email us. Our email is in the description. Laura put it on the screen. Every super chat's going to get the sticker until we run out.
Yes, Nancy Fraley, please email us. And we would love to send you a sticker.
Also, you're in the running for 8 ounces of BTAC. That's right. 4 2-ounce samples. There's a 2020 George T. Stagg, a 2022 George T. Stagg. There was no 2021 George T. Stagg, but we got the 2021 Handy and the 2023 Weller. You're going to get 2 ounces of each of those. We also have our patron giveaway.
Oh, you're like,
move
on.
I was slowing down so you could get ready.
Move on.
Patron only giveaway. Every patron at any paid level is in this drawing, unless you've already won. Then we remove you from the wheel so everybody gets a chance to win. Tonight we're giving away some Barrel Craft spirits. We got the New Year 2023, which was one of our favorites, and the Barrel Vantage, also one of our favorites. It had all the oaks in it. So 2 ounces of each of those will go to a patron. And then we've got the 3 freebies, which are eliminated blends from last week. And we're going to put a hashtag in the chat right now. We haven't even discussed this yet.
Oh, I already made one.
She already made one. We didn't even discuss it. Laura made a command decision.
We got some super chats, though, before I say what the hashtag is. I like bourbon a lot, says my wife doesn't know it yet, but she got me a 10-year Brook Hill bourbon and an 8-year Brook Hill rye for Christmas. She done good. Way to go, wife. She's going to be so excited to hear that she got you good presents. Wilmington Piper says stickers. The winner gets a handy. 2 ounces. Just a 2-ounce handy. That's a few $100 in a bar. Yes, it's our Christmas gift to people for supporting us all throughout the year.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you're paying us to for a chance for it, but basically the payments just goes.
I wish we could share.
Stuff we send out.
I wish we could share 2 ounces with all of you, but
we don't have that.
We don't have that much for one. But you know, they say whiskey's meant to be shared, even the B-tax, so we're sharing it.
Yeah, B-tax sounds good. Thanks for entering. Thanks for the super chat. Rob says must have sticker. There you go. You get the sticker. Dave would love a B-tac, and then he's got his little tater emoji there for you, Troy.
Heck yeah.
It's allocation season. Yeah.
Yes.
Supposedly,
yes,
we definitely have not got anything allocated.
We got a Weller foolproof pick. We got a Coy Hill.
Well, the Coy Hill was a trade. We did
That's
not.
Okay, we got one.
Okay.
Why are you bringing up old shit?
But you know, that's okay because everyone's got whiskey to trade, right? We've all got stuff that we like that other people like as well. Rusty, I never win too. Yes, Rusty, since you've been gone, Dave has been using your trick and saying I never win, and then he's winning everything. So apparently it has magic behind it, and you started it. So there you go. I don't even know what that is. W.H. McBrayer Cedar Brook single barrel. That if you're saying it's good, it's a great pour. I'm gonna have to figure out what that is and look into it.
And by the way, welcome to the show. That's a name that is new.
Yes, Tesla 420. Thanks for being here. It's dinner time on the West Coast. I understand.
Have a great dinner, Nancy, and thanks for stopping by
Thanks
and saying
for
hi. Thanks
hi.
for the super chat.
Appreciate it. Did I miss the lightning? No, I still haven't gotten around to it. You know, eventually I'll post it, but I have not yet.
So somebody's like messaged us a couple times about this.
In our comments,
this thing.
Eventually I'll get to it.
I'm
Troy's like, I don't know what they're saying. I'm like, yeah, I'll get to
I'm
it.
like, is this one of those things that if I say those words out loud, I'm on like a no-fly list or something? She's like, no, I get it. I'll deal with it.
And then I don't, because that's how it works. Troy runs everything, and I just show up, and he doesn't know anything about that stuff. Coasters for BTEC equals fair trade.
Go. Okay.
I won once the first time I checked out a live in springtime. Haven't won anything since then. There you go. Well, now that you're saying that, you're due.
You're due.
Bourbon Nerd, thank you for the super chat. Mark Gale, BTEC is great. Sure is. That's why people go for it. Okay. McBriar is a new find from Bourbon Balls. Okay.
Okay.
Must have missed that. Oh, sorry, it was under my other account.
Oh,
well, Bourbon and Balls, that's fine. Thanks for commenting on another one. We felt like we had a new person showing up.
Well, thanks for showing up, Charlie.
Larry 3R's here. Cheers to you. Bourbon Hunter Lee says, give me that sticker.
Heck,
You'll be getting one. Okay, this is a lot big comment, so I'm sure there's something interesting in there. Santa has been nice to me as well. Okay, so I've been nice to myself. Balcones Cataleja and True Blue Cask Single Barrel from Tampa. So the Cataleja, I feel, was
finished in everything.
Well, it was finished in everything, but I felt like Troy poured it for me blind, and I didn't realize it was a sample from someone, and I thought it was, I knew it was Balcones because it tasted like one of the single malts that, have we finished that bottle? Is that bottle gone?
We finished the one that was aged in ex-sherry and then finished in cognac.
That's the one that it reminded me of. But obviously it wasn't that because there was a lot more to it. But it tasted like Balcones, a great single malt. So congratulations on getting that bottle because it was delicious, that sample we had. West Virginia bourbon guy is here. What does that sound? My ice is making noise. Like there's something fizzing, but I don't have anything fizzing. My ice apparently is fizzing over here. That's weird. Show me the proof is here. Cheers to one and all. Never a winner, but lucky in love. There you go. Oh, that reminds me. I didn't put the hashtag on the screen. There we go. I said I was going to eventually
I've been sitting over here and it's like, man, nobody's entered yet.
Hashtag jingle is the hashtag for the free giveaway. There we go.
So we got $20 on Venmo from Carl.
Okay, so we will get to that when we.
Yeah, but we've said thank you to everybody else. I wanted to say thank you out loud to Carl.
Yes, thank you, Carl. And I think we are set. Now we can pour up some samples and
we got the hashtag jingles going. I love it.
What's our first matchup tonight?
So you
guys can all guess which number you are. And
let me get some clean Glens here. We're gonna go 29 against 2.
You know, it is ridiculous how many Glens I wash. It does kind of make me feel like we throw a party every week because there's so many Glens.
29 against 2, y'all.
Wash was the word I said, but I said watch.
At least you didn't say wash.
Wash. Because we live in Washington. Is that?
Well, my mother, who's lived here her entire life,
says Washington.
Well, as a child, she lived in California, but she's lived in Washington pretty much since she was a child.
And she says
approaching 80 rapidly, and she says Washington. And wash the dishes and wash the laundry. She also says woof instead of wolf.
I guess I have never heard wolf come up in conversation. I have heard people say woof before, but I have not heard her say it. So now we're going to have to find a way to talk about wolves during our Christmas dinner.
You're going to bring it up. We'll be like, have you watched Dances with Wolves? There's a really cool wolf in there.
I'm sure she will not say it. I got to find a way to bring it up. Be like, what is those big dogs that are wild? What's the name of them?
And that's number 2.
Oh, I thought you were just meaning like it's number 2, like it's our second sample to drink.
Well,
Not-
it is our
number-
second sample, and
Yes.
it is number 2.
So number 29 versus number 2 is the matchup we're doing. And Always Fish Hard is
What's up,
here,
Patrick?
and ASMR Whiskey is here. Dave says there's no R in Warsh. Exactly.
So Bourbon Baller Lee just messaged me, and he's got a very valid point. So we've got this toasted Elijah Craig barrel proof pick that he did.
Yep.
And he's like, you should give away a sample. And I think we should as well. So we'll do 2 giveaways tonight. We'll do the BTAC, and then we'll do like another sample of some other stuff, but it will include 2 ounces of the Bourbon Baller Lee toasted Elijah Craig pick.
I'm writing it down so we don't forget.
Okay.
Because by the time we get to that point, it'll be like, an hour and a half from now or something, probably. So I don't want to forget.
Yeah.
Raging Cajun is here. I don't think I said hi.
What's up, Raging Cajun?
Cheers to you as well. And Chill Will Rocco gave us a super chat, said 1 for him and 1 for Mike Brock.
Awesome. Thanks, Chilwell.
There you go. Okay, this first one smells amazing. It's like super vanilla, like dusty, sweet vanilla. And alcohol. There's plenty of alcohol. There's plenty of, don't get your nose too close in there.
Shocker. They smell like bourbon.
No, I just mean it burns if you stick your nose like deep in the glass. Don't do it. But it smells delicious.
Yeah. So I'm getting like that powdery pink, like Bazooka Joe bubblegum on both of these, actually. And I love that note. So
I get it more on the second one. The second one.
The second one, it's like very prominent, but it's also on the first. The first has like a little sweet tart on the end of that. Like you're breathing in
I gotta go back.
You're breathing in that Bazooka Joe bubblegum, and then you get sweet tart.
I don't know that I get the bubble gum, but I could get the sweet tart. Or like what's the candy necklace? What are those?
I think it's just called
candy
necklace.
Smarties.
Smarties, okay.
That's what I'm getting.
Yeah.
John Wade is here. Can I say that I've never seen that name before? Because I don't think I have. But I'm probably wrong.
You can say it if you want to say it.
I can say it, but I'm probably wrong. Anyway, cheers, John. Thanks for being here. They were aged in baseball card gum. And Whiskey Nose.
We got
is
Marty
here.
in the
Happy
house.
holidays
Cheers, Marty.
to you as well.
Marty will be in a future trash pallet challenge.
What actually works is if we start them in January. Oh, we probably can't start them. We probably can't because we haven't figured out samples for people.
Well, they are starting in January.
But not the beginning.
No. So January 4th will be the final.
Mm-hmm.
And we're only doing like those 2. We were thinking about doing like the final 4 and the final in one night.
But we want to really give those final 2 a good show.
I don't want to have any memory of what the final 2 were, so I would be biased. So we're going to give it a week. But I think on that final episode, we're going to probably find a guest to come on with us just to hang out and BS.
Do you have one lined up? We got very little time, Troy.
I know some people.
You know some people. Okay, I'm like it's the 21st
so January
of December here.
4th, I believe, is the Saturday that we're going to do the finals, and we'll probably do the finals. And like we've been telling you from the get-go, the super chat giveaway that night is going to include a 1 ounce sample from all 32 blends that were in the competition. So we'll do that on January 4th. We'll have a guest. And then January 11th, we're going to have Independent Joe and his wife on for like a whiskey tube date night.
Oh, yeah, because we have some stuff and they've got some stuff that neither of us have tried. And
then the next week after that, 18th, I believe. I don't know. I'm making these dates up if you all are trying to follow along on your calendar. I'm just throwing dates out, random numbers.
Random numbers.
But
the
week after whiskey tube date night with Independent Joe and his wife is going to start trash pallet challenges.
Okay, so we got time to get people lined up for that. Figure out how
We've got
what we're gonna challenge them with.
We've got On the Barrel coming up. We've got Artfully Bourbon coming up.
I think there was quite a few people that said they would join.
Whiskey Nose is coming up. DMC from Prescription Bourbon's coming up. We're gonna get it's gonna be everybody you ever wanted to see is gonna be put to the Trash Palette Challenge in 2025.
And well,
Have you had a sip yet?
I have had a sip.
Okay.
That first one. Let me get let you have a chance to get a taste there. It was like cream, like a creamy custard type thing, which was bizarre because that was not what I was getting off the nose. But it was delicious as well.
The bourbon bitch is here.
She is. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. And Dave, in honor of Nancy Fraley, is sipping some Murray Hill Club Special Release number 4. There you go, because it's fantastic.
We got Bourbon, cheersing from Brooklyn.
Cheers to you. Thanks for being here. There we go. Cowboy Whiskey Adventure says he's in after Thursday night. He's official. He's a Trash Palette. He's ready for the challenge. Here we go. Love it. We all are. That's why we hang out on Saturday nights.
It's Saturday night. Trash Palettes Unite. Oh my, these are so freaking good.
I don't understand where you get this flavor from. It's seriously like a custard. It's not even like super sweet. It's almost like savory in a way. Super weird, but also super delicious. And Michael,
let's hear it. Michael P.
Petrarca, maybe.
Say Michael P.
Michael P. Thanks for the Venmo. Appreciate it.
You're on the wheel, buddy. And thank you so much.
And I am terrible at pronouncing names. So at work, I have to pronounce people's names all the time. During our timeout before surgery, I have to read their name. And I'm like, that's one of the things before they go to sleep. I'm like, how do I pronounce your name? Because I don't want to look like an idiot trying to stutter in with this.
So we got this thing where I work because we give these high alert medications, chemotherapy, right? So it always requires 2 nurses to verify correct patient, correct medication, all that kind of stuff. The 5 rights of nursing. Anyways, so we make the patient say their name and birth date out loud, and then we repeat it. So they say their name. I know how to pronounce it.
Well, see, the thing is, they tell me how to pronounce it, and then it might be a half hour later before I say it again. And I'm like, how did they say it? How did they say it? I don't remember.
Half hour later, they should be asleep, and
they are. But I don't want to sound like an idiot is the thing. I want to sound name, date of birth, social security. I do not ask social security, but do as
so West Virginia bourbon guy. That was his Venmo.
Oh, okay. There we go. We'll remember that, or we'll say
Mike P.
One of the two.
We got you either way.
I don't think I said hi to Mr. Lopez either, so cheers to you. May have said hi.
Yeah,
you get a hi again.
FYI, Mr. Lopez.
What if their name is Washington? I might call it Washington. There you go.
you won something from us last week and don't even realize it yet because you're Bourbon and Buds won and gifted it to you, so that will be coming your way. Like I said, I went to drop it off this week at the UPS store, and the line was out the door. So I may wait till after the holiday to send out just 2 or 3 weeks worth of stuff. So if you've won something and you haven't got it, just be patient, guys. You will get it. It's all boxed up. It's ready to go. It's labeled. I'm just not going to stand in that line for an hour.
Just to drop something off. And the drop-off box.
These boxes
are just slightly too.
I pull the handle down and I can set them in there, but when I close it, they don't drop in. They're too big. Yeah,
we've tried it. It's just doesn't work. Old Fashioned Ways plus. We were talking about you earlier because
Doc,
we're
we
drinking
got them right here.
these cherry. What
Cherry
was
Bounce,
it called?
Cherry Sex Bomb, Old Fashioned.
Is that what it was called? That many words?
Well, I mean,
I feel like it probably
made a
wasn't that
video.
long.
If y'all haven't watched his video, you should. And also,
Super good.
If you've not watched On the Barrel's review of our Westward picks, you should.
It's funny.
They destroyed their barrel. It's hilarious.
Yes. Skip to the end. You don't even have to get the review. Just skip to the end where their barrel collapses and bottles are flying everywhere. Spoiler. I guess we gave it away there.
Bad words were said.
Oh, well, I can see why number 29 advanced.
I can see why they both advanced.
Well, I haven't gotten to the second one yet.
Okay.
I was grading number 1.
I got you. I'm going back and forth here. I'm enjoying these both so very, very much.
Paper John says that barrel collapse was epic. Yes. It was. Westward bottles are sturdy for sure. Yes, because they dropped it not once, but twice. Those bottles just fell and survived. So sturdy bottles, maybe the shape that makes it so it doesn't shatter. I bet like the wine bottle shape would probably break if it would have tipped over.
Yeah, the big cat's in the house. Cheers, Aaron.
Yeah, thanks for being here tonight. Cheers to you. Kim F is also here.
Cheers. So there's 63 people watching right now. We've only got 39 entries for the first free giveaway. # jingle. Type that in there if you want free whiskey.
Yeah, and it's great stuff. It's what people
Kim F, we got you down.
Submitted for this challenge, this competition.
Last week's eliminated blends, which were all fantastic.
Oh,
they were all winners.
These are so different.
I know, but so good.
So sometimes the matchups are like really the same, where it's hard. Like I'm like, am I drinking the same thing? Did Troy pour 2 for me and 2, and he took the other 2?
She's accused me of that.
I have, but there's definitely not. This one's got a lot of that char. I know you don't pick up that flavor as much, but I would not be surprised if there's a double oaked bourbon or they used a stave or something finished, because there's a lot of char flavor, but it tastes good. It's like balanced in there as well. So
what I'm noticing from both of these is I feel like there's a lot of legacy in them.
I don't know, that first
I'm
one
not getting
is very unique.
I'm not getting a lot of the crafty notes, and sometimes I really dig those crafty notes in a blend, but at the end of the day, so what I'm looking for when I'm eliminating something is like an odd note that stands out. And these are just so like well-rounded, both of these. There's a reason why they've advanced this far. So
Louis DeFore, we just recently got a Elijah Craig toasted barrel proof single barrel. One of the
it's a 9-year.
One of the guys around us picked it, and we bought a bottle, and it's amazing. There's so much more depth to it than their normal toasted, and happy that they're creating new products that are good.
So not a big fan of the toasted bourbon at 94 proof.
I kind of like it. It's like
huge
sweet.
Fan, and Laura hates toasted, so this is blowing me away that she's even saying that.
Well, it's like dessert. It's
huge
like
difference
crushable.
in barrel proof.
Yeah.
So Bourbon Baller Lee at the QFC in Renton, Washington. If you're in Washington or anywhere that you could drive there or visit there, go see him. He's got 2 of those picks in right now. He's got an 8-year and a 9-year. They're both barrel strength. I've not had the 8-year. I did. The 8-year is higher proof. It's like in the 120s. The one that we got, the 9-year, was at 117, I believe. But they're just so much more depth of flavor at barrel proof than there is at 94. I don't know why they didn't just do it all along. Okay, so we got some people getting their jingles. Not shingles. That's not a word. Don't get shingles. if you guys watched our... I said shingle, not shingle. No, this is relevant. So we did our patron live tasting on Thursday night. Bunch of our patrons, we sent some samples out to them. We did a blind. altogether live. I won't say what it was in case you got samples and haven't drank them yet and you want to do it with the replay. Anyways, the day before, Wednesday, I went and got my second shingles vaccine. Thursday, I was not feeling good at all. That vaccine kicked my ass. I was feeling rough. I almost feel like I would rather have shingles.
Yeah, because you haven't
get
had
that
it.
vaccine. If there was a third one to that routine, I probably would skip it. It kicked my ass twice.
Well, getting back to the conversation we're having here, Bob Glass is here, and
What's
he
up, Bob?
says he's in. Everyone hit the thumbs up button. I saw your picture with your little baby grand kid. I don't know. I can't remember if it was a girl or a boy. Congratulations. It's very exciting that you got a new grandbaby for the holidays. So cheers to you. And who else? We got to scroll down. I was waiting to say that one. Hey, thanks for sharing some links. I occasionally post on Instagram. I've been terrible about it, but I do occasionally post there.
So if something is posted in regularly, it's me. If something gets a random post about every month and a half,
Oh gosh, it's not that.
it's
cute.
Laura managing that account.
Yes, Troy does not manage Instagram. I used to be really good about posting all the time, but now I work all the time, so I need reminders. JT is in chat. Cheers, JT. Thanks for being here. He put the hashtag in and he says cheers as well. Or she. I guess I don't know if JT is a he or a she. So I'm not going to judge or try to guess which it is. Cheers to you. Let's see. We got a cheers, Doc 46. Doc says, is 4'6" my height? He says, shorter? Dang. Shorter than 4'6". I don't think he looks that short. Let's see. The only one that ever kicked my butt was Plague 2. I'm guessing that must have been a injection. Did the military give injections for the plague?
I mean, maybe he's talking about
Oh, the C one?
the C word.
The C word that people don't say? Yeah, that kicked my butt too. I stayed in bed for like 3 days.
Honestly, I got that. I was
So that
mandated by my job
Still beats having shingles.
to get the first, like, you get the dose and the booster, the second dose. And I had to, or I couldn't work. And I got them both and they were fine. I played golf the next day. Laura got them and she didn't get out of bed the next day.
I get out of bed for like a week.
And then we got one booster each when we went on vacation very early on. It was weird because everyone was still in masks and nothing was open, and it was just odd being on vacation and having to show that you got vaccine. And
Well, we do live in Washington.
we had to show our
so
papers. And
it's
it was
a very
it was
weird
very
place.
bizarre. What an odd time in America. Anyways,
Rusty, I'm trying to change your subject, but you won't. You keep talking over me.
all
here.
right, I will stop talking. Laura, run the show.
Rusty says he wants in on the free giveaway. Dang it. Hashtag jingle. I won't win anyway.
So if you do win, Rusty, who are we giving it to?
There you go.
Because you're on the wagon, buddy.
I don't even remember the shingles vax. Totally unmemorable. Weird how it affects people differently, Troy.
Yeah. So I mean, everybody that I work with had to get it to keep the job. And some people took a couple days off and it didn't affect me at all. The shingles vaccine, though, it kicked my ass both times.
He had the man flu. It's real. The man flu is real.
Laura's going to be 50 someday and she's going to have to take that vaccine. And
I'm not going to whine
and she
around the
ain't-
house like you do, though.
she ain't going to get out of bed for like 2 weeks.
It's different not getting out of bed and whining and groaning at every step you take. And pitiful me.
Oh, Jesus.
I love you, babe. But I can make fun of you at the same
Yeah.
time. Let's see. Who else is here?
I think we have a winner.
Well, I got a score. Did you finish scoring?
I did.
Okay. Did you pick the same one as me? I can't see your numbers.
Let me add it up. You're cheating
You
here.
didn't pick the same one as me. You did pick the same one
I
as me.
did too.
We picked the same one. It's amazing. It's a miracle. Look at that. JT is drinking some Barrel Vantage. Are you?
And
Well, we're giving away
that's our
some-
patron giveaway tonight.
Look at this. Hashtag abused husband.
I'm telling you what, that should trend.
I think he's talking about himself, though.
I mean, he gets the bitch switch. I just get publicly shamed.
You know, it's a Christmas miracle,
Mental-
says Jeff Castle.
Mental
Exactly.
abuse is abuse as well.
Okay.
I'm going to go
so-
grab the blend down there.
Okay.
I
So
believe this one is emailed to us. We do have a winner. We do have a loser.
I'm just making sure. How do you know what the numbers are? And you shouldn't know what people are with which number. That totally defeats
I
the purpose.
don't know who has what
Then
number.
how do you know it's emailed to us? Is it this one?
Because I can see the box right there. There's no paper in it.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
I thought you were cheating over here, knowing who the blends are.
The box is right beside me.
His voice got very high pitched.
I got accused.
So I need to find our email and open up our email. Is what you're
Do you
saying?
see any paper in here?
I do not see any paper.
Thank you
in
very
it.
much.
It's a empty bag with whiskey in it.
Hashtag vindicated.
Whatever. Let's see. Open it up. Open it up email. What's the password?
Well, it's in the email.
Oh, it's in the email. Oh, okay. Got the password. Okay. So this one, I guess I'll put it on the screen before I announce. The one getting eliminated, sorry, Mark Gale, is Sean Ruckman's blend.
So the score,
From Echoes of Eternity Bourbon.
62.5 for sample number 2 to 65.5 for sample 29. Moving on.
Okay. So I was totally right saying that there was double oaked product in this, and it tasted like a lot of char, but it tasted really good because it's really good whiskey that's in this. So it makes sense.
Holy cow.
So it is 40% Peerless double oaked, 40% JD twice barreled rye, and 20% 13th Colony double oaked batch 3.
Wow.
So that came out to a proof of 113.34, and it's fantastic, and it doesn't taste as double oaked as I would expect for it being all double oaked whiskeys, but it is, I mean, it's fantastic. It's just that the other one is like just a little bit more fantastic. So thank you, Sean, for the submission. We very much enjoyed it.
Wow.
It has amazing bottles in there. There's nothing bad. I can't say anything bad about your.
There was
your
nothing bad
whiskey.
about it.
I just like the other one more. But it was fantastic.
So Raging Cajun.
Oh, we got some more. We got one more Venmo from Raging Cajun. Thank you. Wanting the sticker and part of the BTAC flight. So we appreciate it. Always Fish Heart says, Leader Ho Ho Hosen. I love it. I would have never thought about that. So that's awesome.
All right. Shall we give away a box of whiskey?
I think we should give away a box of whiskey. So we're doing the free giveaway, which was hashtag
The
jingle.
first free
The
giveaway.
first one, because there's going to be 3.
There'll be 3 freebies.
There'll be 3. So the first one is hashtag jingle.
Hashtag jingle.
And if you have not entered, I'll give you, a very short period of time to be able to enter it now.
Honestly, I'm
And-
surprised it's not already spinning.
Exactly. As Troy likes to give me a hard time about it, I like to click the button quick. So don't be too hesitant about entering
Someone
hashtag
probably
jingle.
just clicked that.
I was very careful about how I worded that.
I probably clicked the button quick.
I was very careful that I did not say like I like to click the mouse quickly or something, you know. So I say it there. But I was very careful. Okay.
Yeah,
I
Miss
think
Lori J, hashtag staying alive.
exactly. I think no one else is entering, so we're just gonna spin the wheel.
Spin it. Boom.
It's spinning. And Bourbon Hunter Lee, congratulations. Are you still here? We got to check that. Got to make sure you're here so that you get the...
Joe B's in the house. Cheers.
He was so close to entering. Well, we're going to put another hashtag right after this one gets claimed, and you'll get a chance to win that one if you hang around. So Lee is here.
Okay.
Congratulations. Enjoy the whiskey because it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
We got you down there. What's the next hashtag?
Oh, well, I don't know. What you put me on the spot for here? I got to type it.
Yeah, type something out.
I got to type. Oh, gosh. I haven't even put the banner on about our giveaway tonight.
Oh, geez.
Amateur
hour.
4 2-ounce samples of BTAC, Handy 2021, GTS 2020, 2022, William LaRue Weller 2023. $1 for every $5 super chat. Or one entry for every.
Oh, my.
God.
Guys, I apologize for Laura's slurring drunkenness.
I'm not drunk. That's
She's
just how I talk.
She's on a new med.
That's just how I talk.
I'm going to have a drink of the Cherry Sex Bomb Old Fashioned.
What's our giveaway going to be? Could be staying alive. Staying
I love it.
alive. Not staying. Staying alive will be. Look at that. And it must have been. It caught Lori J's already because it says one entry. So let me get that in the banner as well. Hashtag staying alive.
Staying alive. Staying alive.
There we go. Beautiful singing. It was so high pitched and so amazing.
That's right.
And I think we're probably gonna, if I remember for the next one, we're gonna have to say something about cowbell or something because people are bringing that up more and more.
I was so spot on with that Staying Alive song. We probably are about to get copyrighted.
Oh yeah. I think they're gonna be like, oh, was that playing something else? Sandy Glass is here. Must be with Bob Glass, I would assume, since they're right next to each other. Thanks for being here, Sandy Glass.
Okay, 22 against 11.
Why are you hating on me with my names?
I don't hate on you.
Staying alive, staying alive, staying alive, staying alive. Did I win? Maybe. You might have won.
And all of a sudden, there's 50 entries.
William Hall is here. I don't think I said hi to you yet tonight. Cheers to you. Thanks for being
William
here.
Hall.
Makes me want to renew my CPR class. Hashtag the office. Oh gosh, their CPR class was pretty impressive. Did you
I saw The Office.
Okay.
Yes.
I was like, did you see it? Because that was pretty impressive.
It was much better than mine. And I had a doctor that has been a doctor for decades and did not know how to do CPR.
Since the 80s or something.
2211.
Right? Oh, I got to write that down. Gotta get rid of this keyboard. I don't want a keyboard.
Yeah, if y'all were here last week, you heard that story.
Yeah, come up with new material, Troy. We're on every week.
Someone brought up CPR class.
We gotta come up with new material every week. We don't rehearse. We gotta start rehearsing for these live streams.
No.
Rick Moreland's helping someone, says, show me the proof, check the spelling. Maybe someone had a typo, so nice to have someone calling them out so they can still get entered because you can't win if you spell it wrong.
I feel like 11 might have some double oak on it. I get just a hint of Jim Sock.
The second. How if you're already smelling the second one?
I smell them both back and forth.
Okay.
I'm A-B'ing them.
I mean,
You get the Jim Sock?
well, I'm getting the note that sometimes we refer to as Jim Suck, but I mean, it's not. It's like butter and a shoe meat, and it's wonderful.
Yeah, Jim Sock's not a bad note.
It's just a note, you know, just like if you're smelling stinky cheese, it stinks, but it's good, you know.
Yes.
Well, I don't know if you like stinky cheese, but I like stinky cheese.
I mean, I definitely don't like blue cheese. It stinks and tastes like it smells.
But like Gouda is pretty stinky if you're smelling it, and
It smells like smoke because you just
we get smoked
Gouda.
Gouda. We've been to the cheese shop in Leavenworth, and
The cheesemongers.
The cheesemongers, and there's some sneaky stuff in there, but it's quite
There's
good.
some fantastic cheese in there.
I'll be like, can I taste it all? I just need to sample all the cheeses, and we'll see if I go home with something.
You go in there and they got all the samples and they're talking to you about it. And I'm like, I want to try that one. And they're like, you're not ready for that one.
And then we go across the street to the meat shop. We try all their sausages. You get a whole meal just between the cheese shop and the meat shop. And then if you really want to go something, you go to the oil shop and you get some bread dipped in different oils. It's a full meal. You just got to go 3 different shops that are right next to each other.
How about a brie grilled cheese sandwich?
Sounds fantastic.
I mean, that sounds like a Laura thing.
You got to put some jam on it, though, or something.
On a grilled
like
cheese, I'm all about that American.
Gosh, Troy, you're making the trash pallets shine there.
There's a place for American cheese, and it's in grilled sandwiches and
It's
smash
because
burgers.
it melts. It's very melty. Right. I get it.
Grilled cheese and
the
smash
flavor
burgers
not great, but
American.
The meltiness is fantastic. The Mouse House Cheese House. That is a the fun title in Windsor, Wisconsin. It's one of my happy places on this earth. And you know, the way things, it's very confusing because I would think that they would, if that's how it's spelled, I would think that they would spell mouse like in the German way, since they spell house in the German way, but they and people would still be able to figure it out. But maybe that's just, I'm just overthinking it here. They want people to understand what it is. And maybe I need to go to Wisconsin and have some happy cheese.
I mean,
I'm not opposed to visiting Wisconsin.
And I don't want to eat sad cheese. Only happy cheese.
Well, yeah, exactly. That place is interesting once. Well, see, I'm guessing he's talking about Leavenworth. We have been to Leavenworth.
Maybe he's talking about cheesemongers.
Maybe, but we've been to Leavenworth, I don't know, 4 times maybe.
Well, we used to do the Oktoberfest every year.
And so it's interesting. Well, now it's back.
It was back this year, and I couldn't get tickets
because we waited till the last second.
Yeah,
but it's interesting more than once if you go for an event. We've never been for Christmas. We only go for Oktoberfest because we like the party of Oktoberfest.
Well, they used to do.
It's not so much the Germantown as the Oktoberfest party.
They used to do the Christmas train from Seattle to Leavenworth. I think
they still do.
No, I think that's also canceled because I looked to get tickets this year.
Oh, maybe they canceled
and
it during COVID.
Canceled,
I think the last time I checked was before 2020.
Yeah.
But that always, I mean, I guess we could do the Christmas train to Montana because I know people that have done that.
Let's just hop on a train to Montana.
No, I know people that have done that and spent like 1 day in Montana and then hopped back on the train and then slept and then made it home.
Did we miss a super chat? Or did we call it out? Oh, it's been a while.
Or maybe I haven't gotten to it yet. I don't know. Let's see. I may have not. Barrel King Batch 90. Someday we're going to buy a bottle, but I just can't handle the club because it's so expensive. But their stuff is really good, so I get it.
Yeah, we've had a ton of samples of Barrel King stuff. Oh, there it is.
Amish make amazing cheese. Yeah, there's just not, we're not in like Pennsylvania or wherever they're really big. Not a lot of Amish around here.
So there is an Amish
in Rainier
store in Rainier, but they make furniture and sell licorice. And
Christmas is terrible. Too many people. Yeah, that's why I've never gone, because that's their bigger holiday. The Oktoberfest is already too much. Bob Glass says, I want to win, but I won't. You might.
You just might, buddy.
You never know who's going to win. Okay. I need to start drinking some whiskey. I know it sounds like I've drank a lot of whiskey, but my glasses are still full. And I didn't drink the last ones. They're like half full. Ooh, that's got a great mouthfeel. It's very fruity.
Yes. These are both pretty good as well.
I don't know if the nose is quite as good as the last one, but it's like super fruity and bright.
You're already biased? I've already forgotten what the last one even was.
Well, I'm trying to, compare all of them tonight and get a accurate scoring.
So one of us resets their palate after each matchup.
Shut up.
And one of us remembers the previous one and compares everything to it.
But I'm just saying the palette is fantastic.
Just kidding, y'all. We're very open to new blends.
But it does have some creaminess to it and a lot of fruit. It's very bright. It's not crazy high proof, which a lot of times those don't stand up as well in the competition because a high proof whiskey just has more flavor to it, even if I don't necessarily go for those. But I like it a lot. But yeah, usually the finish isn't as strong, so then it doesn't stand up as much, but it tastes really good. Very happy with what that tastes like. Oh.
Right? They're good. These are very good.
No, I went back to this one the gym sock thing, and I'm not getting that anymore. Now it's like straight butterscotch. Like you just have some butterscotch in a liquid form, and that's what it smells like.
Liquid butterscotch.
Liquid butterscotch.
Like the stuff we drizzle on ice cream.
Okay, so vanilla, like an extract. If there was a butterscotch extract, that's what I would think.
I believe there is.
That seems weird. But butter shots, yeah, like butter shots with more alcohol.
Butter shots is like sickeningly sweet, though.
Yeah, but if it was like a high proof butter shots, then maybe.
Oh, that would be dangerous.
Thank you, Larry 3R.
Larry, thanks
Come on,
so much.
Jack.
Heck yeah, good luck to you.
Oh man, this is killing me. He's getting nervous. Understandable. It's hard to be in a competition and not know that if you're competing or not.
Yeah, if trying to put myself in y'all's situation, if a channel that we watched was doing a competition like this, I would be very excited to enter. But man, not knowing if you're in competition or not knowing if you were in competition till you lost, I feel like would be very nerve-wracking. I think we agreed again.
We agreed twice in a row. Oh my goodness. Who are we? Are we on the right channel here? Let's see. Joe B says, for the live, gave us $10. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Cody Road single barrel. I don't even know where Cody Road is from, but is butterscotch 100%. Some of my favorite single barrels have been butterscotch bombs or whatever you'd call them, but we just don't see them. We just don't get that note that often. And I really like it when I do. Let's see. Matt KO. Let's see who got eliminated. We eliminated number 11.
Yeah, I'm going to go grab it. I can't see it, so I don't know if there's an emailed recipe or a recipe in there.
Okay.
Just so you know, I'm not cheating. I can't see it.
I can blame you for cheating.
So I'm
anyway.
grabbing number 11, correct?
You are grabbing number 11. That is correct.
Got it right here. There's a recipe in the bag.
Some of us didn't have to worry too long. Love it.
So we have a unanimous decision. This was 62 to 59.5. Moving on is sample number 22. Being eliminated is sample number 11.
Which I know you were nervous. You must have known that yours smelled like butterscotch.
Sorry, Wyatt.
Because you were getting nervous that we were saying it smelled like butterscotch. So it smelled delicious.
It was delicious.
It was delicious. We just liked the other one more. Bentley's here. Cheers. Thanks
What's
for
up,
being
Bentley?
here, Bentley. So the one getting eliminated is the CWA
Cowboy
blend.
Whiskey
Sorry.
Adventure Blend.
That was too many words for me. I was kind of
Words are
getting
difficult.
a slur or a stutter or something going on. So this has 2 ounces of Still Austin cask strength.
He just unsubscribed
Yeah.
and dropped his Patreon.
There it goes. So it has 2 ounces Still Austin cask strength, 3 ounces Wild Turkey Rare Breed, 1 ounce Frey Ranch Rye. See, that's
that
where
was
that
probably
was
what did it.
2 ounces Bull Run Pinot Noir finish, 2 ounces Woodford Reserve Double Oak.
I knew it had a double oak in there. I smelled that Jim sock.
And in the comments, he says, I wish I had used Sazerac Rye instead of Frey Ranch. That is hilarious. I love it. I love the extra comment at the end. It was very good. Obviously, it made it to the Elite 8. So we enjoyed it. Thank you for the sample. Let's see. Oh, I'm zooming in on pictures. Don't want to do that. So we got some another super chat. This one's from Mr. Richie J. Hashtag staying alive.
Love it.
Exactly. And Tamara. Hashtag staying alive.
So almost 70 people watching, 44 entries for free whiskey. Hashtag staying alive. If you want some free whiskey.
Okay. So are we doing that giveaway now?
No, we'll do one more and then we'll do a giveaway.
Okay. I was going to put it on the screen. So just verifying, sometimes we're all over the place and never know what we're going to do. Cowboy Whiskey Adventures says, well, crap. Well, congratulations. You made it to the Elite 8, which, lots of people can't say the same thing. So
yeah,
your blend was fantastic.
No shame in the Elite 8. There's no shame in any of it. You guys all put yourselves out there with the blend.
And, you may still win a bottle for entering, since we're giving a bottle to the winner and a bottle to an entry. So that'll be in, 2 weeks now?
I mean, there'll be
so many giveaways that week.
Yeah.
My shipping cost, or your shipping costs, I don't pay for that. Your shipping costs could be huge.
Y'all pay for it. Thank you so much. But yeah, there's going to be the winner, which is the E.H. Taylor, the 2 Baker Drinks Glens, and the Glen holder. There's going to be, what was the other one?
Was it Blanton's? I don't remember. I gotta go back.
No, it was the Old Forester single barrel proof.
Oh, okay.
And then I've got another giveaway in mind. We'll give away 3 things.
So it'll be 2 for people that entered.
We'll do 1 for last, 1 for first, and then 1 random.
Well, there isn't a last.
No, there's not a last. We'll have to, like the first round, all of the ones that were eliminated in the first round, we'll just spin a wheel.
Oh, okay. That works. I like it. There you go.
I don't know what else to do with it. We're going to give away 3.
Bob
things.
Glass says, Artfully Bourbon. I've met a few YouTubers there. Maybe I'll meet you sometime. There you go. Love people meeting in real life and not just on the internet. We haven't met a ton of people because we're on the West Coast and most people aren't. But the few people we have met, it's been awesome to meet you guys.
Yeah,
And
I mean, we met.
I'd love to meet more of you. We just don't travel enough.
We've met most of the Washington YouTubers. We met Chris and Lil from Australia. We met Chill Will from Arkansas.
Soon we're gonna meet Scotty.
We're gonna meet CA Scotty in January. I mean, I would love to meet everybody.
That's definitely something, a goal of ours is to meet more people, but we just don't. I work too much and we don't travel enough. So somehow we got to find a balance of that.
And I'm old and I hate to travel.
Yeah, but that doesn't stop us, because
no,
if I say we're traveling, we travel.
It doesn't. Laura's the boss for sure. It's just when I'm on vacation, every day that I'm on vacation, I think, man, I've got a lot of shit to do at home that I could be getting done right now.
Just gotta plan it. Cowboy Whiskey Adventure says, I'm writing a letter to Frey Ranch expressing my displeasure in their rye. Still had a blast. I love it. Tamara, thank you for the $10. We'll get you in on the wheel.
Absolutely,
at the end.
yes. Okay, next
Troy
up.
did mention moving this way. Yes, Troy
31 and
constantly
32.
mentions moving east. You know, we don't owe that much on our house, and he wants to sell it and live in a van, and that's a hard sell.
If Troy had his way, we would sell tomorrow and move east.
It sure would, but it just
Troy don't have his way ever.
it's a little more difficult. You know, I've got a daughter.
Laura is
that
100%
Troy is not
the
the
boss.
father, and I don't want to give up having a house. You know, that's that as well. Rick Moreland says a big meetup in Memphis. Yeah, you know, I think I'm gonna have to just plan a vacation, and it'll be out somewhere like towards that area. So Tennessee, Kentucky, somewhere around there. Not sure where, but I think I just got to plan one. And if I have to put it on a credit card, I'll put it on a credit card, because, you know, I work enough that eventually I'll pay it off.
Yeah. I'm consoling Sean here. He messaged me. He's crying.
Of course.
He's all distraught.
They usually show up right when we are.
Everybody's creeping. They don't want to be like all in the chat in case they lose, and then they're all.
And then they show up. Hey, what I miss? And it's like, and we are eliminating the person that just showed up in chat. Congratulations, you are now eliminated. Okay, Troy, are you gonna pour these? Because I would like to sip.
I'm consoling Sean. This is serious business.
Okay, so our next matchup is number 31.
I already showed him.
Versus number 32. If Troy already said, but he hasn't poured them yet, so I have no glasses in front of me to try to like enjoy. Come through Missouri. Yeah, so the plan is that eventually we get a van, like Bourbon Van, and we can spend time in the van traveling around. But Troy wants to just sell our house and like go all in, and I am not really the same crazy level because eventually we will want a house to live in, and if we have no money and sold our house, then it might be a little more difficult.
Welcome to the show. So we've got 6.5 acres. We've got a great view. We've got a small house with 1 bathroom, and I'm living with 2 girls. One of them is a preteen.
You think it's going to be better in a van?
In a van, we're going to be parked in a campground with multiple bathrooms. I pee outside a lot.
You would still be peeing outside in a campground, probably.
I mean, honestly, I was looking at a house for sale in Michigan today.
Michigan. You would hate Michigan. It's too cold.
I'm just saying it's
too cold.
It was 2,800 square feet with a shop on 4 acres, 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, $320,000, 3-car garage.
So Michigan's cheaper than Washington.
Everything's cheaper than Washington.
Hopefully Bourbon says not Michigan.
No, I'm just saying.
He looks at all over. It's
there
not,
are options out there. Washington is not
it's
not
just
it.
a lot more expensive
Tater
here.
House.
In our tiny little house. We have a lot of whiskey in a tiny little house.
We got more space dedicated to whiskey than we do to bathrooms. That's for sure.
That is definitely for sure. I love this. Tater House, like a frat, but just a bunch of us old guys
31.
drinking bourbon and bitching about secondary pricing. I love it.
I mean, that sounds like my typical Monday, Bentley.
William Hall says, it's Christmas. Answer this and you get these entries. How long was the pole they wouldn't touch the Grinch's heart with in the You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch song? Anyone know the answer to that?
Touch him with a dun, 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 dun.
I want to say it was like a 3 something. I could be wrong.
That's a great question.
Someone, I think I have an idea, but someone else answer it so you can get the there we go, 39.5-foot pole.
Yeah, I knew there was a 3 and like some other numbers.
I think
99.5, 69.5.
I think Old Fashioned Ways may have been the
39.5.
the winner because multiple people said it, but he was the first one to say it. So I knew it started with a 3. I just didn't know the.
Let me ask Jujel.
So, okay, so I got to write that down. Who was it? Old Fashioned Ways. Old Fashioned Ways plus for a $10. Because I'll have to remember that when we get down to the me making the wheel. Gosh, you're so slow, Troy.
39.5-foot pole.
Yeah, that's what everyone said.
I'm verifying.
You're verifying. Okay, there you go.
I mean, we can't just take their word.
We can't take their word. How dare those 10 people come up with the same answer? Like, they're obviously wrong that all the people got that answer.
Ooh, this one's fruity.
Oh, you poured the whiskey. Look at that.
It's right in front of you.
What number? We got 31 and 32.
31 on the left, 32 on the right.
Okay.
Match made in heaven, 31 and 32. 72 people watching. 47 entries for free whiskey. Hashtag staying alive. Enter that because after this matchup is determined, we will give away free whiskey.
Oh my gosh, I feel like it's similar to the last one. The first one smells bright and fruity, and the second one smells like, well, it doesn't smell like butterscotch, but it's like creamy and Dave says on my chat, his answer was first. Yeah, problem is our chat has him two answers later.
Hold on, I'm going to screenshot it for him. Let's verify here.
Where do we go? There's Doc.
Oh, I see them both right there.
They are both at 7:21.
But let me zoom in here.
You did have the same time on your entries. It's just one showed up first.
I'm messaging you, Dave. Don't cry, buddy.
It was probably the latency on that. Butterscotch isn't a good nose tonight, folks, says Cowboy. So this one isn't butterscotch, but it's like the same idea. The first one's like super bright and fruity and, you know, could have some Buffalo Trace or something in it. And the second one is less bright. It's this one's like creamy smelling where yours was butterscotch, but this, you know, same idea. It's they're definitely not the same, where we've had so many matchups that have been like they smell the exact same. How do we
rigged?
Rigged. Dave, yep, we got this set up to be like filter out Dave's.
So my son is also texting me. He cooked smash burgers for the first time tonight for him and my mom. My youngest son lives with my mom. Lives in grandma's basement, basically. He'll jump in here and say hi in a minute. Anyways, he's like, I should have used 80-20 instead of 85-15. I'm like, no, smash burgers, you got to use 70-30.
I don't cook smash burgers, so I don't know. That's a user.
Thoughts from the chat. Smash burgers is 70-30. More fat. Fat equals flavor.
He was saying less fat is what he should have used.
No, he used 85-15 because my mom only buys like super lean stuff. And he said he should have used 80-20. And I'm like, no, it's 70-30 for smash burgers.
What did he cook it on?
On the oven or on the stovetop in a pan.
Does he have something to smash it?
A spatula, yeah.
Oh,
those
okay.
exist.
Well, it just, like we've got like the big Blackstone where you're
Remington
just
Piper's
like
more fat,
smashing it.
yes.
More
Urban Hunter Lee, thanks so much. 10 Baker Drinks memberships.
I hope you guys enjoy the videos we put out for those. They're fun to make. In fact, that's probably what we're doing tomorrow is batching a few of those. I was trying to have our January kind of pre-filmed so I can have a kind of dry January.
We did 2 weeks dry last January.
And we're probably not going to have 1 week dry this year because we haven't filmed anything for January yet. And it's already the 21st of December.
This is the fly by the seat of your pants channel.
I wanted to have a dry just because I'm
Joe B uses 80-20.
starting a new medication that I really shouldn't be drinking a ton with. But
Tamara and Joe say the same thing. JT's 80-20.
Yeah, grill outdoors only for burgers. Yeah, we have a Blackstone that we cook bacon on because I can cook 3 pounds of bacon at one time where I can't do that anywhere else. And we cook.
She says we.
No, I cook the bacon. You don't cook bacon. Troy does not touch bacon. He claims he can't cook it, so he doesn't cook bacon. So I cook bacon, and Troy cooks smash burgers on it.
I cook everything on it.
Honestly, that's what we use it the most for, though. We do cook other things on it.
I did stir fry on it. I do.
But those are the most common things we do on it. I cook bacon, Troy cooks smash burgers, and then occasionally we use it for other things. But that's what our grill is for. So I walked in a burger place in college. Depends on the cooking surface. Professional flat top 80-20 because you have the surface lightly oiled. Cast iron 70-30.
Yes,
so I guess
it is cast iron.
I mean that a Blackstone would be cast iron, right?
Yep.
Blackstone's like the best cooking surface because it is like so much less dishes than everything else. You just like scrape it and wipe it clean and you're good to go. It's amazing. Ground beef, ground bacon. I have seen where you can buy that ground beef, ground beef, ground bacon mixture, but I have never bought it, and so we have never tried it, but I bet it's fantastic. I did 2.5 weeks in December dry due to a dental issue. I mean, I've probably made it 7 days dry.
Did we get 20 more memberships gifted?
Everyone that has
Wyatt,
ever
thanks so
commented
much.
on Baker Drinks is now a member, I think.
I mean, I think a few more people are going to have to comment to get memberships.
Exactly. Bacon gets cooked in the oven. So if I don't cook it on the Blackstone, I cook it in the oven. But I can only really do like 1 pound at a time for the pan, the baking sheet, where I can cook 3 pounds at a time.
What was
on
that?
The Blackstone.
It was like insane thick cut bacon that we saw.
Was it at Safeway?
I think it was. It was like a 1/4 inch thick.
Yeah, I think it was thicker than that. It was like a 1/2 inch.
This stuff, it was literally called insanely thick cut bacon. It was probably that thick.
We went to a restaurant that claimed they had the thickest bacon.
Oh God.
And their bacon, they must have switched out what they normally use because their bacon was thin as hell.
We paid extra for it and it was trash.
Trash. But all the pictures I saw online, it was like super thick and delicious. So I'm guessing they ran out and then gave us some crap bacon and charged us the same amount. Fried rice, that's delicious. We do love making fried rice too. That'd be good on the Blackstone. I usually just do it in a big frying thing.
A big frying thing?
Yeah, those things.
A pan?
I used to Cook 10 cases of bacon every morning. So many tiny grease burns on my farms. I have a scar from one of the
I'm
last.
guessing you were a short order cook.
This one. I have a scar right there on my arm. That circle.
You got a scar right there.
Yeah, that's
too.
a different scar. But this circle right here is
It looks like a bruise.
from cooking bacon. No, it's been there for like 3 months. From cooking bacon.
And anytime Laura gets injured bad enough to leave a scar, she passes out.
I didn't, not from this one. This one was just a blister. But if there's blood, I pass out.
She cut herself with some garden shears last summer. I was at work.
Yeah, Blackstone. I wish that we gotta get sponsored. We can get some free stuff from them, but not there yet. I guess we got to talk about food more. We're just usually talking about alcohol, so it doesn't work out so well.
And that's why the masses are here. The masses. All 22 of you.
Pork belly. Oh.
Mm.
We do cook pork belly.
Oh, man. I do some
Occasionally,
pork
too.
belly burn-ins that are phenomenal.
Fantastic. A wok. Yeah, we do have a wok.
Yep, I have a wok.
That wasn't the dish I was talking
Someday I'll
about.
show Laura how to use it.
I've used it, just not very often. Fried bologna sandwiches. You know what? I've actually never had a fried bologna sandwich. That is something, it kind of grosses me out. I've never had it.
Well, no, fried bologna is different than bologna. So we just don't have a good deli around here that has like bologna in like a log. So you cut a thick chunk off of it.
I mean, we might, but I've never looked for bologna because it grosses.
There's just no delis around here. They sell sandwiches. They don't sell like meats.
So what were the tasting notes on my losing blend? Which one was his? Was it the last one?
Who are you talking about?
Sean. Or he was the first one eliminated. So his, I think I said it was.
I think you said that his was like sawdust
I did not.
and
gonna
soul food.
Stab you with my pencil.
I don't know, Sean. I told everybody like I data dump after a matchup, so I can't remember I can't compare. And if I told you what it tasted like now, I'd be going back on my word.
I don't remember.
I will tell you.
Rewind back. We are trying to say some notes so people.
I will tell you the score. You lost 65.5 to 62.5. Now that 62.5 would have advanced you in the second matchup. So 65.5, I think, is the high water mark for the tournament. You came up against a buzzsaw, buddy.
They had 2-pound bologna logs at the U.S. food store. So they probably do have them at that store. Because that U.S. Foods is
down in Kelso there, the chef store. Is that what he's talking about?
Yeah. I don't remember what it was called before.
It was Cash and Carry.
Cash and Carry. And so
is that what you're talking about,
Cash?
Patrick? Cash and Carry?
I think that's what they're called.
No, it's like the chef store now, I think.
No, I think it's U.S. Food. Okay. Formerly Cash and Carry. See, I was right.
I believe it's the chef store now.
No, I think it's U.S. Foods. Google it.
She's doing everything she can to distract me away from judging this.
Northwest Bourbon is here.
What's up, Mark?
Cheers to you. He says, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Appreciate it. Thanks for being here.
Hashtag staying alive, y'all. 74 people watching, 48 entries, free whiskey. We're giving away at the end of this particular matchup.
Old Fashioned Ways ++ says, come to Texas. Let's do a barbecue and whiskey trail. That sounds freaking amazing. I do love barbecue foods, and it's not a popular thing around here. We just don't have barbecue. There are some places that are okay, but not. Dog, go away.
The dog's making dog noises. Sorry, y'all.
He's like walking around, scratching himself, pounding on the wall, and it's just driving me crazy. He's very needy. He's like wanting attention or something. Okay, U.S. Foods.
Keep reading.
U.S. Foods.
Keep reading.
Chef store. Yes, but you were saying that it's not U.S. Foods, and it is U.S.
I said I
Foods.
think it's called the Chef Store.
You are, oh, jeez.
So it is called U.S. Foods Chef Store. We were both correct. Look at that.
Barbecue tofu, maybe in Washington. Yeah, I'm not going to eat that. I mean, we do have, there are some decent, I don't know if they're still around. We haven't been to one in a while, but there are some decent barbecue places. I'm sure they're better in Texas, but I've never been to Texas, so I can't say for sure, but I'm sure they are. But mostly there's not good barbecue, and that's not really a food around here, but I do love some. So that and whiskey sounds fantastic, and a reason to go to Texas. Yeah, my scores are just like not even there. I just been talking this whole time.
I mean, I lived in Texas for a while. My son, Complexopedia, just arrived. Cheers, Justin.
He was just in Texas.
We were just talking about your smash burger too. Anyways, yeah, he just got back from visiting his mother in Texas. He spent a couple of months there. I thought he moved there. He came back though. There's a lot of great roadside barbecue in Texas. I could see doing like a barbecue crawl.
That sounds fantastic.
Most of them serve beer though, not whiskey.
Well, we can bring our own. We'll bring our own whiskey and we'll drink and we'll eat some barbecue. It sounds fantastic.
And Doc, I loved the roadside barbecues way more than like the restaurant barbecues.
Mrs. Lori J says, we have a 17-year-old cat that walks and meows and needs attention. I think that's why the dog is like scratching and pounding on the wall, because he wants attention. Because he's got like a bed in here and plenty of space.
Most spoiled dog you've ever seen in your life.
This is the wall. Like I'm touching the wall. My arm is not extended all the way. He squeezes in to this area, this small little gap, and like lays here, and his tail pounds on the wall, and then he starts scratching himself, and his leg is pounding on the wall, and it's just like, go where you got space, right over there, right,
a big
right
old
over
bed
there,
right there.
Tiller's Bourbon Challenge. Cheers to you.
What's
He
up,
says
Randy?
we usually eat barbecue every Sunday. I love it.
That would be amazing.
Sounds good. This puppy's tired. Hope you all have a very Merry Christmas. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for being here.
Sean,
I hope
thanks
you
for
have a
joining
great
us, buddy.
Christmas as well. And we'll see you again soon. Good night.
Yeah.
I gotta start scoring. You gotta start.
You
talking
got to
more.
start scoring.
Your glasses are empty. Mine are full.
This
I have
was
like
a
no
tough
score.
decision. This was a very, very close matchup. Laura's got no numbers written down. So if you're 31 or 32, you've been in extra suspense tonight. We got Jeffrey Whack in the house. Hello, Jeffrey Whack. Did you get your Westward pick today? We texted yesterday. You thought it was going to arrive today. I hope it did. And anybody else. So I wrote the logistics of the pick has been a nightmare. If you've watched us, you know we've talked about it openly. But I wrote a letter to our contact at Westward, an email, not a letter. Aging myself there.
You're making it like extra slow there. We sent them a letter.
I sent them an email and they responded. They acknowledged. So we were their very first virtual pick. Typically what happens is a group will come into Westward, they'll pick a barrel, and then they have like another entity like Bourbon Outfitters or Shared Pour or something like that purchases the barrel. Westward bottles it, ships it to them, and then they handle all of the logistics. There's an upcharge for it, and that's passed on to the consumer, all those sorts of things. Anyways, we did something completely different with them this time. We picked our two barrels, and we used all of Westward's distribution, and we ran into roadblock after roadblock after roadblock. So some people that got shipping early on got shipping from a company called Speakeasy. Other people got shipping notifications from Flaviar, and then there was a big delay. It's because during the process of our pick, Flaviar bought Speakeasy. So while that like corporate mumbo jumbo was going on, there was a delay. It's all ironed out now. All of the stock has been shipped to Flaviar. As you order now, it is shipped to you. There's no more delays. Westward, they owned all of the BS. It means nothing to y'all because at the end of the day, you just order whiskey and you want to have it arrive in a reasonable amount of time. And I get that, and I apologize that wasn't the case this time. However, for those of you that got the picks, I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, that whiskey was worth the wait. That stuff is phenomenal. And there's still like 40 bottles of each left if you're interested in purchasing.
No smoke signals. Yes. And they are all shipped to the distributor, so I guess which would be Flaviar now, so that there won't be stupid long delays again.
I guess there's like 35-ish bottles of each left. The picks are almost sold out. They're moving finally. There was like an initial pre-sale where there was a big surge in sales, and then it slowed down because people are waiting to get them and hear about them. But the reviews have been great. Doc Martinez there, he just commented he did that old-fashioned cherry sex bomb.
Yep, we're drinking
which
that.
we're drinking right now. Phenomenal. On the Barrel just did a review of them where they destroyed their barrel that they do on the barrel reviews with.
Mark Gale said it was worth the wait. I'm glad you enjoyed it as well. As a Scotch drinker, so it's like a totally different thing. It's not bourbon, it's not Scotch, it's its own little happy
I'll tell you what,
thing.
We love them so much. We talked about doing a second giveaway tonight. We're going to do the 2 ounces of the Elijah Craig toasted barrel proof pick from Bourbon Baller Lee. We'll also throw in 2 ounces of cherry sex bomb and 2 ounces of chocolate hazelnut brownie. So that'll be the second giveaway for the super chats.
Okay, well, I added that. Added it to my notes that I wrote down, so we don't forget to do that.
It's Christmas. We're generous. We're going to give away extra whiskey tonight.
Yeah, so
on top of the
Artfully
BTAC.
Bourbon. I guess we have a. It's at Westward's website, Westward Whiskey.
So
you can search.
You can
Pour
go
Decisions
to pourdecisions.club.
Or
we'll link you to all our picks.
let me get the little.
There's a QR code we can share.
Gosh, they changed this website.
I know, right?
Why they changed
There
things?
it is, right there.
There it is. There's a little
QR code in the upper corner there.
You can scan that, and it'll take you to
right up here
where the links are, or you go to Westward's website. Thanks, Old Fashioned Ways, for linking it. Or you go to Westward, and if you don't have the link, and you just search Pour Decisions, POUR, and they, you'll find it because it's not a hidden thing. You don't have to have the link to find it. You can search it and it'll come up. But it's not easy. The price does include shipping, so the price, can seem a little high. It is $115, but that does include shipping, so it'd be like $80 or $95 if you didn't have shipping included in the price. But that's how it is. Y'all give some love and holiday cheer to this story. Bringing good whiskey back to our community has a weird, disproportionate amount of weight. It sure does. It is not necessarily a fun process. While we think it sounds like a fun process, it's not necessarily fun. A lot of work behind it as well. So thank you, Jeff, for saying that. Turns out it's taken more than 3 weeks for Limestone Farms to ship my private stock bottle. So Westward looks like a 5-star. Yeah, things, especially this time of the year, people are buying a lot of stuff. Shipping takes longer, and there's a lot of stuff being shipped, and just how life is. It's a lesson in patience, I guess. Miles Bourbon Traveler showed up. Cheers.
What's up,
to
Miles?
You. We are pretty soon doing another free giveaway. It's #StayingAlive if you want to enter. And it'll be, 4 samples of stuff that was eliminated from the competition that's delicious.
Last week's eliminated blends.
And Bourbon Bitch says, Merry Christmas. Hope you have a great time with family and friends. Thank you. You as well.
Okay, so we have a winner. This was the, let me verify, closest matchup of the night so far. This was 63 to 62. Moving on is sample 31. Eliminated is sample 32. Let's pull out the recipe and
Sorry.
you can pop it on the
I'm-
screen. You're not even ready.
I'm not ready. I was responding and saying 412 is chocolate hazelnut, 17202 is the cherry one. Okay, so
Yeah,
which one am I?
And again, if you guys have bought the picks and you want the tater stickers, send us a message. I will snail mail you the tater stickers.
What number am I doing? This one.
32.
Okay. Sorry. I'm very
32.
gonna open it up.
Finnegan. Dog's making dog noises. Sorry.
Licking
y'all.
himself over here. I just hear licking sounds. It's gross.
So eliminated by a score of 63 to 62. Sample number 32. This is the Gibbons Reserve Trace Ombres from Mr. Richie J and Miss Lori J. Sorry, y'all. This was a great blend. We have equal parts 4 ounces of Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye at 127.5 proof, 4 ounces of Jack Daniel's single barrel proof at 127.4 proof. Those were very close.
Mm-hmm.
And 4 ounces of Four Roses single barrel at 100 proof. Made for a fantastic blend.
It is
No
fantastic.
shame there. You made it to the Elite Eight and you lost by a single point. Closest matchup of the night.
Honestly, have absolutely nothing bad to say about it.
No,
It's fantastic.
it was a great blend.
And I mean, Troy had to drink his entire glass to find out if
I literally drank it all.
hashtag no longer staying alive.
I'm sorry, y'all.
I do love that you put that in there since you every matchup have said hashtag staying alive. You made it so far though. So far.
You sure did.
And we have we're doing a giveaway.
We're giving
now.
away some whiskey now. 50 entries. What do we got? 70 watching. Hashtag staying alive.
We'll put it on the screen. Hashtag dead as a doornail.
Oh man.
Uh,
I'm sorry, buddy.
okay, so it's on the screen. Hashtag staying alive. If you haven't entered it yet, you want to enter it to get some free whiskey because that's what it is. You don't have to pay for it. You just have to enter a hashtag and be here when we do the drawing.
And make sure we have an address.
And that too, because sometimes that's difficult. People win and they say, "Yay, I won! Thank you," and then they just, don't say anything. They're just like, "Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll email you," and then they never do. So that's how it is. Mrs. Lori J, now you can sit on the couch with me and drink our mixes. And they're fantastic. You got nothing bad to...
Both of
nothing to
y'all,
worry about.
they're so good.
Okay. So we got 51 entries now. We got one more. I'm going to call that as a win. Look at this. Bob Glass said waiting on a package 30 miles away took 2 weeks. So there you go. This is coming all the way from Portland. Portland, and then it goes to California, and then it goes to somewhere else.
Yeah, I don't know where
you
Flaviar is. They sent it from Portland to San Diego to Speakeasy, and then Flaviar bought them. And I don't know where it went from San Diego.
Who knows? Somewhere else. And then it went after that. So it was a long process.
But all of the remaining stock is with Flaviar now. So as you purchase, it is shipping.
That's what they claim. That's what they claim. I believe them because there was a lot of apologies, phone calls, emails. So
Westward's stepping up. They're trying to make it right.
Yeah. Which is good because we like their whiskey. So we don't want to feel like
a fantastic distillery. There's no hard feelings. I was just a little frustrated that people who ordered in October hadn't got it yet, and they made it right. Those have all been made right. Everything is shipping as it's ordered now.
Exactly. And Doc, you're right. We're going for it. I try to hold off as long as possible. Rick Moreland says it may never leave Portland. Yes, exactly.
I like bourbon a lot. Are
Yes.
you still here?
Yes. Are you still here? Like, is Westward doing 200 mils or smaller yet? Not that I know of. I think they only do full size bottles. We have
We have 375.
We do have a 375, but it's an old,
It's like
they
barrel 11.
barrel 11. So their 11th barrel that they ever made came in a 375 bottle. But I don't think their normal stuff that they sell comes in smaller bottles. Oh no, it is not being sold through Flaviar. They're just the shipping partner. So it is sold through Westward, and then Flaviar ships it.
Yeah.
So it's confusing to people because they buy from Westward and then they get an email from Flaviar, but they didn't. Yeah, Flaviar is only the shipping person. They're not actually the person.
DMC, the QR code in the upper corner of the screen will take you to the Pour Decisions barrel picks.
I like bourbon lots here.
Okay, so he is still here.
Yep. Sorry, I interrupted you while you were talking.
I was just telling DMC that the QR code is in the upper corner. Click on, or point your phone at it, the camera. It'll take you straight to the Pour Decisions website, and you can do the pick there. Or you can go to westwardwhiskey.com and search Pour Decisions, and both picks will come up.
Or you can go to www.pourdecisions.club, whatever.
What did you say?
I think I may have said 4 W's, but there's only 3.
There was like a nice long slur.
www. One of those things.
I'm a big fan of 412, Barrel 412, the chocolate hazelnut brownie. Laura is leaning towards the 17202, the cherry sex bomb.
What should our next hashtag?
If you're interested in the cocktail we're drinking tonight, check out Old Fashioned Ways Plus Plus. He just did the cherry sex bomb old fashioned, which is phenomenal.
I don't see a cherry in my.
I didn't put a cherry in it this time. There's only 2 cherries left. They'll be in the last ones.
Okay, they're quite strong. They're quite strong. They're a very flavorful cherry. So what's our next hashtag?
Next hashtag. How about? Oh, how about just Merry Christmas?
Merry Chris. Did I spell it right? Looks good to me.
It sure looks good to me.
Hashtag Merry Christmas. Let me create that little thing for the screen. Merry Christmas. There you go. DuckTales. I love it.
Shitter was full. That would have been a great hashtag.
www. All the W's. Dot.
Hashtag all the W's.
Shitter was full. Merry Christmas.
Okay, so before I pour these, I'll show you all. This is matchup 14 against matchup 20. 14. This is the final matchup of the Elite 8. Winner moves on to the Final 4. Loser will be in the giveaway next week.
Our room smells like whiskey now because Troy spilled some. It wasn't me this time.
Yeah, this is not the first whiskey spilled in this room. First whiskey spilled by me, though.
Okay. 14 and 20 beat mine, says Dave Vogelsang. Old Fashioned Ways must be leaving because I see a note at night OFW. Must have missed him saying goodnight. Well, if you're saying goodnight, good night. Oh, yeah. There you go. Gonna put granddaughter to bed, wants me to do a shadow puppets with her. We'll have fun with that. I'm sure she will enjoy it. Merry Christmas to you. We'll see you again soon.
Yeah. Have a great holiday. And like Laura said, we'll see you again soon.
Christmas cookies. Oh, gosh. I have been a failure this year. A total Christmas failure. I have made 0 Christmas treats. Normally, it's like we make Chex Mix.
I was gonna say I couldn't care less about the cookies and the candies and the pies and the cakes.
Mix,
the Chex Mix hurts my heart that you haven't made any.
We're normally like all this Chex Mix and all these little like chocolate type things.
I'm a Chex Mix junkie.
And usually cookies that we like decorate and, you know, design. And my daughter spends way too much time with the decorating cookies, but I've done none of that. Zero. Bacon is the best cookie. I made plenty of bacon. I just haven't made any cookies. I am kind
bologna
of
cookies. There you go.
Well, I am kind of transitioning more into the like carnivore keto type of diet. So there has not been a whole lot of carb type things like cookies and Chex Mix and chips. And it's killing my family that I am not buying any chips or sugar.
We're all salty snackers here. So
I am not a snacker and I don't care about sweets, but my family does.
So we got Bourbon School here. Cheers, Troy and Laura in the chat. Happy holidays all. Brian, thanks for joining us. It's like 11 p.m. your time.
We don't even have a tree up. See, we're doing better. We have a tree up. We have Christmas decorations.
We've had a tree up since the day after Thanksgiving.
Yes. Thank goodness we did all the decorating that day because I haven't done a thing since then. The day after Thanksgiving, we decorated the house. Haven't cooked any Christmas foods.
Jeff Castle says Trinity made bourbon balls and they're awesome. What kind of bourbon did she use for the bourbon balls?
That sounds fantastic. I bet we have the stuff to make those. But we got cocoa powder.
We probably have some bourbon.
We probably have some pecans. We probably got stuff for it. But
I mean, Laura's like a low-key prepper. We have stuff. We just don't ever use it.
You're supposed to be quiet about that kind of stuff, Troy. It's secret. You're not supposed to tell people. Christmas sweaty balls are supposed to be good. I don't know what that means, but I'll just take your word for it.
the chocolate salty balls.
Smoked Chex Mix. That sounds fantastic too. Troy cleaned out our smoker, so we have not been smoking anything. I'm like,
I
wintertime.
I winterized it. I cleared all the pellets out of the auger.
Except that's when we smoke the most is during the winter, and you're like, it's winterized. I'm like, what does that mean?
We got an old smoker. I don't want to replace the motor again.
It is old. It is. We are definitely due for a new one, but we have not made one yet.
Like stuff breaks down. I just watch a YouTube video on how to fix it, and then I order a part and fix it.
Oh, look at that. Elvis's Midnight Stack. There's a way for us to use it. We use it into making bourbon balls.
Okay, there you go.
So it gives it a little more flavor, and that'd be delicious. Smoked devil eggs. That sounds pretty freaking good too.
Yeah, it does.
My daughter and I eat so many hard-boiled eggs. And Troy's like, we go through so many eggs.
She got like a little hard-boiled egg cooker.
We go through so many eggs.
And they probably use it 3 times a week. And it'll do 6 eggs at a time. And I'm like, I ain't eating a hard-boiled egg, but I'll eat some egg salad.
So many eggs in this house.
So I made some egg salad, and then they're all like, oh my God, you got to make more of that because it's amazing.
That's like bubble gum. This one's a little nutty and oaky. So we got bubble gum and nutty and oaky. The nut note is very mild, but.
So show me the proof is here. I see that.
Oh, cheers. Thanks for showing up. Only way to use it. Yeah, we don't know how to use it. It's just sitting there. It's just sitting in the bar cart, waiting for a use, and it's just we're not finding it. Seriously, a hard-boiled egg cooker was like $10. It was the best $10 ever spent because there's no effort. It cooks it to the perfect way I want it, just slightly gooey, not fully done, not overcooked, and it's super easy.
So I like bourbon a lot. Says duck eggs are the best.
So someone gave me some duck eggs, and I ate them. They were pretty good. I guess I'd have to have them more often to really decide which I like more. There's definitely more flavor to a duck egg than a chicken egg. But
JT says
I don't know if
Sweaty
that's a good thing
Balls
or not.
was his high school nickname.
Well, congratulations. Or is that
Now-
I'm sorry, I'm not really sure how to respond to that.
Now I took Laura's daughter to Costco today, and we had to pick up another like 36 pack of eggs because the 2 that we have here wasn't enough for the week.
Nope, we only had 18 eggs left.
So she saw the quail eggs.
Oh, they have quail eggs at Costco?
They do, and she wanted them very bad because they're pretty.
They are pretty.
And I was like, if I buy quail eggs, you got to eat them
We get
because I ain't eating them.
You got to cook like 6 eggs at a time. They're tiny.
Yeah, they're small, but they are pretty. They're spotted. They're confetti eggs.
See, we're gonna have to. You're gonna have to buy those next time. I didn't know they had. That's new. They did not have quail eggs last time we were at Costco. So
like your pallets of like the brown eggs and the white eggs are down here. Next level up, quail eggs.
oh, maybe I didn't look up high enough.
Yeah, you got to look up.
Well, the last time we went to Costco, they didn't even have eggs at all.
So
So that was weird.
so Torup and Danny Lopez both say quail eggs are legit.
Yeah. Caviar and bologna. I don't know about that.
Like a little caviar and bologna sandwich.
There you go. You gotta have 100 quail eggs to get anything out of the experience. Costco today? That's brave. I went yesterday. Now I have PTSD. Well, we were waiting because we wanted to do lamb for Christmas, and we didn't want to get it too early. We didn't want to freeze it, so we waited till the craziness. But I didn't want to go. I was like, I'm not dealing with that craziness. So he went and he took my daughter, and the 2 of them spent a whole bunch of money at Costco.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad. There wasn't a huge crowd there. The one that we go to is like, so downtown or Portland and Vancouver have multiple Costcos, and those are madhouses. I got like in a fight with an old lady last year at Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. We didn't buy anything because this old lady kept ramming him with her cart. She was just like on purpose, like slamming a cart into him.
Because I'm standing there looking at the damn shit on the shelf, you know. It was nothing like that this time. There was probably more people at the Costco than I've seen before. This is the Ridgefield, Washington Costco that just opened a few months ago. I went to the grand opening, scored some cool bottles of whiskey. Today was probably the busiest I've seen it, but it was not busy at all.
It still wasn't like that one we went to in Vancouver.
I mean, I parked in the front row. We went through the line quick. We got food. It was very reasonable.
I still didn't want to go. It's not hard to spend a lot at Costco. Yeah, I do know that. I usually end up with way too much stuff, but we use all the stuff we get from Costco, so it's not a problem. You know,
I spent like $175. It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad because Troy is very good about limiting it. When he goes by himself, he'll be like, "Yeah, they had a lot of good stuff. I just didn't get it." Then when I go, it's like we got like this whole cart full that I pay for.
I stopped and got gas along the way. I used your reward points.
You could have gone to Costco and used the Costco gas, but
I have never bought Costco gas before.
It was probably cheaper than using my Safeway reward points.
They've got the 2 buildings for 2 restaurants that are up now. So the In-N-Out is going to be open soon. And I don't know what the other one is. And then the foundation for a 3rd restaurant. This whole area is like developing. It's crazy.
The road is going to suck when it has a In-N-Out there. Especially when it first opens. Well, I'll just have to avoid Costco. I'll just get delivery Costco and I'll give them a tip.
$175 at Costco. I can't go without $400 disappearing from the
Yeah,
wallet.
that's normally if I go, it's usually $400. But if Troy goes and he has to pay for it, it's like $175 because he just gets what's on the list. So I sent him for meat for Christmas, so he got 2 of the lamb.
So I'm going to do a crown roast. I've never done one before. I'm going to smoke it. So I'm going to fire up the smoker.
Yeah. So he got 2 of the lamb rib roast, whatever they're called. I don't know.
It's a lamb rib roast.
Okay. And then he got some eggs and
bottle of Prosecco for the mimosas.
Bottle of Prosecco so we can make mimosas on Christmas morning because why not start the day off with some alcohol? And mimosas are appropriate, apparently, and whiskey's not. And although I did talk about that at work recently, and some other stuff that, my daughter convinced him to buy. So 175 is a pretty good price. But yes, the other day at work, I was talking about Christmas Day. They were talking about, it's a problem if you're drinking whiskey in the morning. I'm like,
it's a problem for the people that don't have whiskey to drink in the morning.
I'm like, we usually give gifts of whiskey on Christmas Day, and we almost always open them up and start drinking them in the morning. And I don't feel like that's a problem. I think it's the nice thing to do if you get a gift of whiskey, that you open it up and you drink it first thing in the morning. And they agreed with me. Then once I explained, I just had to explain it.
So Mike P., West Virginia bourbon guy, $1.50 for the hot dog and soda is the best deal going. It is. Although I think the chicken bake is just as good. It's $3 and I get 2 meals out of the chicken bake. So there's that.
And the cookie. Their cookies are so good.
So Laura's daughter came with me. We went through the food line. We got the 3 chicken bakes to bring home. Still warm when we got home because it's only like 25 minutes away. We got the ice cream. Like I got the chocolate vanilla swirl. She got the vanilla with strawberries. And it's like a frosty. It's really good. She got a soda, and then we got the 2. And these chocolate chip cookies are probably that big around and like 1.5 inches thick. And it was like $20.
I gotta kind of go back and forth, decide.
Yeah,
how I feel.
I'm mostly scored. I just got to do the overall score.
I don't think I've ever gotten any kind of bread from Costco.
Cranberry and walnut bread.
That's probably in the bakery section where you get like the sweets, I would
think. Yeah, I bought a cake
for Christmas. Green Grinch mimosa. I don't know what's in that, but I bet it's fantastic. I wonder if it has some like what's that green liqueur that's melon?
Midori.
I bet it's got Midori in it. If it's green, you can add a slice of pizza and still be under $5.
I mean, he did all right. It looks like a pretty good smash burger.
Yep. I do like smash burgers.
He's still texting me pictures.
Soda, pop, or cola? What do you guys say? I say pop.
So growing up in Washington State, I said pop. When I joined the Navy back in 1987 and went away to boot camp, people made fun of me for saying pop. So I switched it to soda. So I say soda just because I was pop shamed.
You were pop shamed.
Oh, there's Dave's dogs.
Those are big balls.
Are those all Cocker Spaniels, Dave?
Look how big those balls are. His dogs look tiny next to him.
You saying his dogs have big balls?
No. We got to show the picture. Make sense of it. Okay, so this picture, we got 3 Cocker Spaniels, but look how big those Christmas ornament balls are. They're bigger than the dogs.
Dave probably didn't want his shit blown up online.
It's a good picture. It's not like an embarrassing picture.
Well, no, it's a very good picture.
It's cute.
Your
dogs are cute.
Costco greeting needs to be like Idiocracy. Welcome to Costco. I love you. The current welcome to Costco. You're really supposed to be here.
Yeah, can you please scan your card?
Yeah,
that's what it is.
So
now.
This Costco, we got to
card.
scan the card on the way in the door.
It's pop. Soda is for baking. I like that. That makes sense. Some places are soda pop, and then you get a little bit of both.
I also had a period of time in my youth where it was all just a Coke.
I've never lived somewhere or even visited somewhere where they said Coke.
It was here in Washington, in this town that you live in currently.
That's weird. He said they're all Cocker Spaniels.
I'm going to have a Coke, and it didn't matter what flavor of soda it was.
JT says, I say Washington with an R.
Washington.
You're a Washington person. Candy says, I saw the same picture and at no time did I think how big the balls were. The dogs look so tiny next to these giant ornaments. They're big balls. Costco, you can say just here for whiskey and no need to show card. What? I mean, I probably could walk in and say I'm with the person in front of me and they're not going to stop me.
Yeah, but you got to check out with a card.
Yeah, well, I've got a card and you've got a card and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but if you just walked in and was like, I'm with that person.
Have you seen my ornaments? Exactly. They're giant. They're so big.
Your daughter did also love that like 140-inch TV.
Were you convincing her that we needed
It was
one?
right there at the door when you walk in. And she's like, that would look great on the wall.
So
And I was like, I know.
Troy has been trying to convince me for at least a year, I would say. Every time we go to Costco, he's like, that 80-inch TV would look great in our living room.
No, it's over 100 now.
Now we need an over 100-inch TV. We have a 1,500 square foot house. We do not live in this like giant mansion. I don't know why we would need 100-inch TV, because it'd be like the screen, like right. It'd be like I got to turn my head to look
That's
from
the whole
one side
point.
to the other.
It's like going to the theater and sitting in the front row.
I don't know that we need that. Projector weighs less. Exactly.
Bob Glass washes his clothes in the washing machine.
Does dishes in the zinc. Okay. I guess I've never tried to just go in and say I'm there for the liquor and not need a card.
Yeah,
because we always get other stuff too.
I think you can get like a Costco gift card and shop without a membership too.
Yep, there's that. And I guess you wouldn't even have to use. Well, I guess you'd probably have to use.
But I have heard that people could go in and buy alcohol in some states at Costco.
Never tried.
Yeah. You got scores?
I do, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm just going back and forth to verify my scores.
We're just going to keep everybody waiting a little bit longer.
So Kansas must be, your state must be a liquor controlled state if there's no liquor in Costco.
Yeah, no.
So like Oregon doesn't have liquor because they are a liquor controlled state, but Washington,
beer and wine, but no liquor.
But Washington is not liquor controlled, so we have everything in Costco. Not that they usually have like amazing
Life
stuff,
from
but
the
they've
patio
got some stuff.
Says no alcohol in Memphis. I thought y'all were in Arkansas.
Well, aren't they in Memphis, Arkansas?
I'm not going to say where they're from because I don't want to blow up their shit.
Isn't there a Memphis, Arkansas?
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure they're like close to the border where Memphis is.
The state.
I've looked in a map.
The town they're in is a lady's name.
We're close to Memphis. See, they are like across the border. They're like right there. It's like us saying Portland, except they're probably closer to Memphis than we are to Portland.
Okay.
I've looked at a map. Been like, I see where you guys are.
She's stalking you guys.
I stalked you guys. I know where you live.
It's either flattering or creepy. You decide.
Plus a healthy sin. We're just gonna change the subject now.
What's up, Stacy? Cheers.
Cheers. Merry Christmas to you. Hope you have a great Christmas, and maybe you'll get some delicious whiskey as well.
Yeah. # Merry Christmas if you want it on the freebie, which is coming up soon. Laura just needs to lock down her scores.
Well, I want to verify that the one I give the higher score to is the one I like more.
Yeah, I take your time.
We have arrived. We have stalkers. Exactly. I know where you live. You better watch out. I'll be staring out your window looking for you guys.
So I feel like we should invite Stacy to do a trash pallet challenge in 25 as well.
I think that would be great. If she wants to. Yeah. So Stacy, we are planning to do trash pallet challenges in 2025. So we're basically just having 2 channels on at the same time. And then we give you guys samples, and then we ask you questions about them, you know, kind of thing. And if you're interested in it, we would love to have you on. And if you're not interested, that's fine as well.
She says absolutely.
Okay. So it'll be fun, and you know, it's casual and
Yes.
that kind of thing.
It's all fun.
It's all for fun. I think I've got my.
You think you're good?
I'm good.
Okay.
Did we agree? Are we 4 for 4?
Well, this one I had as a tie.
We are 4 for 4.
No, this one was a tie on my part.
Whatever. We didn't disagree.
We didn't. I had one as a tie, and you picked that winner. But the rest of them we've decided were the same. So I'm gonna go 63 and 65.5.
So,
okay, let me go grab this blend that was eliminated.
okay. So the final one getting eliminated from the Elite 8 is going to be number 14. Fantastic. It was very close and very delicious, and we enjoyed it. I had to keep going back and forth to decide which one I liked more. You know, sometimes it has to do with the one that it's matched up against.
Oh, 100%, because the 63 would have won this match here, tied this match here. It's just, you know, some matches are real close.
Okay, the one getting eliminated is the Appalachian Dram.
Yeah, so this is from Mike P., the West Virginia bourbon guy.
Delicious, though. Very delicious.
He called it Blendvent Blend 001, 120.56 proof. We called it the Appalachian Dram because his logo says Appalachian Drams.
There you go.
It is 4 ounces each of the following bottles: Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye. There's been a lot of blends.
I love that you guys know us and you threw in bottles that we love.
Russell's Reserve barrel proof select 110 proof, Camp Nelson E, an Old Forester 1920, 115 proof. It was a fantastic.
It was fantastic. And, you know, it is all bottles that we love. So you did a great job picking stuff that we like. It's fantastic. I have nothing bad to say.
There's nothing bad to say. That was a great blend.
Which means we are now, are we giving a free? Wow, Matt is quick on there.
Matt did not take long to put his final 4. Congratulations, Matt.
Should have used Camp Nelson F. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Camp Nelson E versus the F is really what. It's fantastic.
Mike, that was a great.
It's delicious. You did a great job. No complaints. Just, you know, if I put them both together, I like one more than the other. Didn't have free range in it. Says Cowboy Whiskey Adventures. That is correct. If the one that wins has free ranch in it, congratulations. You duped us. You know. Okay, so are we doing another free one?
So we're gonna do a freebie giveaway.
It's hashtag Merry Christmas.
This is hashtag Merry Christmas.
Have not entered that yet. This is the last free one.
This is the last free one for the night.
Last free one, but we got a couple super chats.
Then we're gonna do the patron giveaway, and then we're gonna do the 2 different super chats. We'll let the chat decide. Should we do the one that we kind of made up on the spot, which is the Bourbon Baller Lee?
I would think BTAC probably first.
Barrel Strength Toasted Elijah Craig and the Poor Decisions Westward picks, or should we do the 8 ounces of BTAC?
I would think BTAC would be first.
Okay,
because there would be the
that's
top
what you would.
winner.
That's what you would think. Let's let the chat decide.
If you have not entered hashtag Merry Christmas, you've got like a very short period of time. And then I will spin the wheel, and there we go. West Virginia Bourbon Guy needs to win B-Tag to drown my sorrows.
Oh, man.
Drown them.
And y'all, Wilmington Piper's coming in for some B-Tac.
Yep. More chances.
Love it.
Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate it.
So
B-Tech first place. There you go. See, everyone agrees with me. I was right.
Laura's daughter is spending the night with a friend tonight, and we've got a lot of shit to wrap. So we're not going to do a hangout after this. We apologize, but we're going to give away whiskey, and then we're going to call it a night.
Sorry, that was loud.
Yeah, that was kind of loud. But we will do a hangout next week. But tonight we got shit to do. Christmas is right around the corner, and we got stuff to get wrapped up and prep. So we're going to give away some whiskey. We're going to hang out for a little bit longer, but no like backstage.
Be tech unless I'm second.
Where's Sean? Oh man.
Oh gosh, so we're going to have to look at what that is later. Thanks for being here, Matt.
Matt, I love
appreciate
you, brother.
Okay, so I think it's been long enough. I'm going to spin and see who wins.
Here goes. It's spinning.
Congrats and rigged, says Dave. Totally rigged. Oh gosh. Maybe now it is rigged.
Whiskey Wisdom, are you here?
I think he's here. Where is the elf on a shelf? You know what? Elf on a shelf sounds like way too much work. Like way, way, way too much work. So I have no elf because I don't want to like do any kind of work with that.
So
we have one at work, and it's drinking propofol.
So one of the channels that we subscribe to on YouTube is Matty Matheson. He's like a celebrity chef, but he's like this big fat dude covered in tattoos. He's like redneck. He's vulgar. Absolutely love his YouTube content. He did a short on the Elf on the Shelf, how it was 30 days of work.
I am never doing that.
Because you gotta like rearrange that shit and have a new message every day.
Yeah. We decorate the house. I haven't done anything. So.
All right, let's do super chat giveaway.
Danny, you mean
or
Patreon?
not super? I mean Patreon. Giveaway.
I'm like, I do not have.
Danny Lopez, congrats on the final 4. Thanks for the super chat.
Yeah, thank you for the super
so
chat.
Final 4. We're looking at Matt from Whiskey Wisdom. We're looking at Danny Lopez.
Bourbon and
Balls. And Wilmington Piper, I believe.
Congratulations! Hopefully we got the names right, because I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like we did not eliminate those 4.
Yeah, the Wilmington Piper says me. Here you go.
Hey,
so
he's crawling under his bed. What are you doing? Is this dog high?
Maybe. We do give.
Stop.
We do give our dog CBD
and Benadryl.
And Benadryl with dinner every night.
Lay down.
And he is acting like maybe he's having a good time over there. We didn't give him any whiskey, but he's definitely happy about something. Patreon members here. Let me just.
I think you've got everybody.
I think I've got everyone. Let me put it on the screen.
You've got the most recent on there. And I assume you removed the one who won last week.
Yep. I don't know who it was, but we're going to say yes and say that I did. So this one is for the Barrel Vantage and Barrel 2023 New Year bottles, which are
and it's
both
going
may have not advanced in the round tonight, but you got free whiskey anyway. So there you go.
Yes.
Let me stop the screen, get them removed from the wheel, and save it.
So you've got to put together the wheel for the super chat. Let me pull up the Venmo, and so you can get those ones on there. And then I'll do my best to keep the party going while you're typing. Type fast, because I am not that great at this.
I usually type pretty fast.
So it's those three right there.
Okay, just have this. Take your phone. I'll take this. Is that the names you want me to put, or you want me to put different names?
So that's Ragin' Cajun. That's West Virginia Bourbon Guy. And that's Carl.
Okay.
Those are the Venmos that we got.
We'll put those ones on first. Oh, what was this one again?
Big Cat, hashtag Merry Christmas has already been drawn, buddy. I'm sorry. She needs to take that off the screen.
Oh, yeah. I'm slow. You just missed it.
We literally just did it, but you were probably over at Big Vic's and missed that. That's okay.
You'll have to tell Big Vic hi for us, since we haven't popped over there and said hi to him tonight.
I will say hi to him before we sign off for the night. Like I said, we got shit to wrap, guys. It's just that time of year. Sorry.
Who was this one?
That's West Virginia Bourbon Guy.
Okay, thanks.
Mike P. We established that.
Yeah, we did, but I'm just verifying.
Dollar bills in for $5. Arthur's saying big balls. So, I don't know. We've got this. Have y'all started your Christmas dinners and like family shit yet? We got Christmas dinner with Laura's family tomorrow.
Which was a very last minute thing. We don't normally do.
So, well, no, a couple weeks ago, they're like, hey, we want to do a Christmas dinner on the 21st. Or, the 22nd, right? Sunday.
Tomorrow. Yes.
Tomorrow. And Laura's family does not do Christmas dinner. Ever.
Because we do a Christmas Eve party instead.
Yeah, just type, babe. I got this.
Okay.
So that they do like this huge extended family Christmas Eve party where, everybody shows up. There's like a white elephant gift exchange. Everybody brings food. It's a good time. It's a lot of fun. We really enjoy it, but they never do Christmas dinner. So we do Christmas dinner here. Well, this time, for some odd reason, they decided they're going to do a Christmas dinner on Sunday before Christmas. So we're going to head over there tomorrow. They don't do hors d'oeuvres. And I'm a hungry MFer, if you know what I mean, when I eat breakfast and then I don't eat again till dinner. So we're bringing our own hors d'oeuvres.
My mom said I don't need to bring them.
Oh, she learned from Thanksgiving?
Well, I don't know that. I told her we were bringing something and she said, you don't need to bring anything.
We're bringing hors d'oeuvres because there won't be any hors d'oeuvres there.
Yes, that's my guess. But she said we don't need to bring anything.
We're also bringing whiskey because there won't be whiskey there. But we're going to hang out with family. Have y'all started your family stuff yet? And is it awkward for you? Because, I don't know that it should be, but it often is.
What?
Family Christmas or family holiday stuff.
It's awkward for you?
I said I don't think it should be, but it often is.
And I said, is it awkward for you?
Often is.
I don't know what's awkward for you.
Are you awkward going to my mom's when she introduces you as my friend?
Yeah, that is awkward when your mom introduces me as your friend.
It's also awkward when I go to your family and they don't acknowledge that I'm there.
Okay. Okay, I get what you're saying.
So yes, family stuff can be awkward. It shouldn't be though. We love each other. It's all good times. But we're starting that tomorrow. And then we'll probably do I work Monday. It's my last day working before the holiday.
You should start drinking earlier. Won't be nearly as awkward.
Oh, I will be feeling no pain by the time we arrive, T. I do have a little bit of work out in the wood shop. So patrons, if you've been a patron
Whiskey
for
Club Christmas.
like any length of time, we're doing our longevity
This
gifts.
is an awkward conversation.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
We're doing longevity gifts. I'm making some stuff out in the wood shop. I was able to deliver the first one today. Carl, congratulations. Our longest patron. Everybody else that's been a patron for a year is also getting something from us.
Maybe talk faster. Yes, Troy talks slow. That's just how he is.
Torup, damn you.
Let me tell you a story about my best friend.
Tell her to type faster. I won't have to talk as much.
Sorry, I'm distracted.
I'm trying to get her to type, and she's like butting in on the stories.
Yes.
Which slows me down and slows her down, which means my stories last longer. Anyways, patrons, if you've been a patron a year or longer, you're getting a gift from Baker Drinks to celebrate your longevity with us. And those started going out today with, as I said, Carl. Everybody else is going to get their stuff as well. I've been out in the wood shop working hard. I've got a little bit of time out in the wood shop tomorrow to finish up some last minute stuff. And then I'm going to be done.
AKA my present.
And then I'm going to be done for the season. She just can't help herself.
I can't.
Type.
I'm typing, but I'm talking at the same time.
I have to finish your present and my oldest son's present as well.
But I already know what I'm getting, so it's not really a secret.
She didn't think she was getting anything.
Because he told me, we're not doing Christmas presents. Don't buy me anything. And then, like 3 days ago, he's like, hey, you want to see what you're getting for Christmas? I'm like, you're an asshole. No. Now it makes me look like a shitty wife because we said we're not doing Christmas presents. Don't get each other anything. And then he makes me something for Christmas instead.
No, what I said is if we're going to buy gifts, we'll buy something for both of us. So we bought like some new shit for the kitchen, pots and pans and whatnot. Nothing crazy. We didn't go crazy this time. Laura went crazy on her daughter for sure. But as far as like other Christmas presents, we didn't go crazy. I didn't buy her anything. I made her something.
Yeah, but it was we're not doing Christmas presents this year.
I'm not buying Christmas presents.
You know what? People at work told me that it was a total setup and there was only a way that I could look bad. There was no way I could look good in this situation.
You've talked about me at work?
I said that we had decided we're not doing Christmas presents. And they're like, that sounds like a terrible idea. The only thing that happens when you decide that is that one person doesn't get Christmas presents and they look like an asshole. I'm like, well, that's going to be me because it was my husband's idea and I'm sticking to it.
I don't know how I feel about you talking about this at work.
Why? It wasn't because people ask, what did you get your husband? And I said nothing because he told me that we weren't doing Christmas presents.
Huh.
That's how it went.
Okay.
And someone was like, well, just get him something and put it in his stocking. And then if he gets you something, then you won't look bad because you got something in his stocking. And if he doesn't get you something, it's just something small. So it's not a big deal.
And if he doesn't get you something, it makes him look like
no,
asshole.
He said it's something small. So it doesn't look bad either way.
Again, I did not purchase a present for Laura. I made a present in the wood shop. And I told her about it ahead of time. She's already seen it. She's already like given it her approval. It's always a trap.
It's always a trap.
Yes,
exactly.
yes, it is.
That's what I was told. And I was like, I was just following what we said we were doing. Got my wife bourbon and new frying pans to hit me in the head with. Husband's only one.
I was like, that's what I got, Laura. He's making
Laura,
fun
just
of
say
me.
He's got me. What more does he want?
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's the whole point.
We're too old for presents. Got my wife big balls and bologna. I love it. I love it. Okay, still working on the wheel.
Yeah, get back to the wheel.
I'm still working on the wheel. Where am I at here? I was having a good time.
Yes.
People got good gifts.
I mean, yeah. And so
who was the
what? What are you looking at?
I thought I wrote down someone's. Oh, Old Fashioned Ways plus plus $10, but I didn't see. Oh, it was for William Hall's. Okay.
Yeah, there was a couple of them that were like one for me, one for someone else.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to go through.
You got to read the comments when you're typing them in.
Well, we're talking and I'm not reading at the same time.
So we've got a second giveaway on the super chats, and right now it consists of 3 2-ounce samples. We need a fourth. So we've got the 2 ounces of Bourbon Baller Lee's toasted Elijah Craig barrel proof pick, which is phenomenal. We've got 2 ounces of the Cherry Sex Bomb, which is our pick, and it's phenomenal. 2 ounces of the Chocolate Hazelnut Brownie, which is our pick, and it's beyond phenomenal. It's like slap your mama good. We need 2 ounces of something else. I'm open to suggestions as long as they're not like BTAC and Pappy and shit like that. Something like legit. How about like a good Bull Run pick? Something Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about something like that? Let us know in the chat. Like Bull Run, Westland,
Westward. We've got lots of
Westward.
good
We've got a
Westwards.
ton of Westward Club stuff, but you're already getting 2 Westward picks in this. I mean, we've got a McCarthy's pick. It's pretty phenomenal, but it's like peated scotch. So if you don't like peated scotch, don't ask for that one. What else is good? I mean, it's all good, but something local that we want to share with the masses.
Okay,
So-
Woodinville Finders. That's a good one. Wild Turkey 70th.
So we did
Roses.
Woodinville Founders last week. Red Stag.
70th. Bee's Knees. We don't have Bee's Knees, so we can't go that. Westward Milestone. It's a great one too. 10 High. We don't have 10 High. Bull Run, Frey Ranch. Make number 4 a surprise. That works too.
Yeah.
Malort.
We could do Malort. Smoke Wagon.
I ordered things that I wanted him to give me, and then he said he felt bad that I knew everything I was getting, so he bought me more. So I ended up with double. Love it. we definitely have done that too. 2 ounces of Old Johnson Mill. That's a good one too.
I mean, we could do that, Rick.
Do we have 2 ounces of it?
We've got plenty of ounces of
Oh,
Old
okay.
Johnson Mill.
It could be a Claremont Steve. We do not have Claremont Steve.
We don't have any more Claremont
We
Steve.
cannot give Claremont Steve in it, so it does not exist. What is proof of your Coy Hill? Like
I would have to go-
123, I think.
Yeah, it
123
was
something.
his 123 something.
0.6.
Smoke
maybe?
Eye. We could do Smoke Eye.
But lots of good choices here.
I'll tell you what, if you win the second giveaway,
You can pick.
you
There you go.
pick.
If you're
And
still here.
if we have it, I'll give it to you.
I gotta look through the chats and see what people said to give to someone else now. Let's see. Congrats. Late Cheers. Freely.
Fat dog, stop.
Okay, we're gonna get.
You're getting them. One for me, one for Mike Brock. Right there, Chill Will.
Okay, that's the only other one. So Chillwell has one, and Mike Brock. We will change one of his to Mike Brock because that was the only other one. I got the Old Fashioned Ways one.
Okay.
Dog, go away. Go away. Okay,
CK.
whatever. My spelling is off on most of the names. I just typed them in, so don't worry about it.
Dave
if it's
Vogel
spelled
saying
wrong,
wants the brown eye.
I'm better than Pink Eye. I don't know. I don't know if that's better. I buy all my own gifts. Don't tell my wife or kids what they are, so at least one of us can be surprised when I open it. I love it.
I love that, yes.
Okay. So the first giveaway, let me shuffle 3 times.
And we decided the
First,
BTAC
BTAC.
is going to be the first giveaway, correct?
Yes.
Okay. First giveaway is the BTAC. Second giveaway will be Bourbon Baller Lee pick, Poor Decisions picks ×2,
And
then
else,
something that you select off our bar.
which we have a lot of stuff. We don't have it listed, but basically we probably have what you would want, but not BTEC. Okay, so the BTEC is going to
Wilmington Piper.
Congratulations. That's funny. Someone said congrats, Piper, like right before that. So I got to know what they were congratulating Piper. We were getting our first next month. What are Bob Glass and his latest grandchild? Oh, he's getting a grandchild. Well, you're also now getting BTEC.
Well,
oh,
no.
But it's a different Piper. No.
Bob Glass is not getting BTAC. Wilmington
No.
Piper is getting BTAC.
Yes. Wilmington Piper said, congrats, we're getting our first next month. So he's getting a grandchild.
Okay.
That's what that, getting a grandchild and some BTEC. That's
Okay.
what I'm saying. Okay.
Either way, congratulations.
Congratulations. Enjoy the whiskey. Now the next one is for
This is the 2 ounces
of toasted.
of toasted Elijah Craig barrel proof pick from Bourbon Baller Lee, 2 ounces of Cherry Sex Bomb from
us.
Poor Decisions, 2 ounces of chocolate hazelnut brownie from Poor Decisions, and then 2 ounces of something that you pick off our bar.
Congratulations, Henrik. This one is
Carl Steidler.
Tyler. Congratulations. So you'll just have to tell us what you want for the fourth one, and
I know
these. I know you already got those.
I know Carl just bought both of our picks, so if you want something instead of those, you just reach out and let me know, and I'll give you. I'll just let you pick some stuff.
Yeah, we got your number. Troy's got your number. We can reach out and figure out what you want for your 4 bottles. And thanks for the super chat. We appreciate everyone for being here. And what else we got?
Guys, that's all we've got for the night. Again, we would normally do a hangout here, but we've got Christmas stuff to take care of. So yeah, Dave, he can pick Coy Hill. That'd be fine. He'd just have to wait till after Christmas when we open it. And I'd give him some, or I could give him some of our Coy Hill Warehouse 13, which is the almost hazmat, or it is the over hazmat pick, right? 143.3.
It's over hazmat. Yeah. So Merry Christmas, everyone. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Yeah.
We appreciate
love you all.
it. I hope you guys have great holidays, great weekends.
Congratulations to the Final 4.
That as well. Hashtag where'd he go? I lost it.
You lost it.
I was gonna put it on the screen, but it's gone. Merry Christmas, everyone. We appreciate you guys, and we will see you again next week.
Merry Fishmas.
Yes. We done?
We're done, guys.
We're done. Thank you, guys.
Love you guys. We'll see you.
We'll see you next week. Cheers.